And we're live. Hello. Welcome, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hey. Hello, hello.
This is saveVSgames presents The Curse of Strahd. And we'd like to say thank you to everybody tuning in. And we're happy to have you join us for the ride. Does anybody have anything they want to get off their chests from the week before we start? Or?
Yes, I do. I have committed grave sins, and I feel like this is the appropriate place to discuss it. You see, last weekend with the family dog, I thought I had some time to myself with the animal.
Don't tell them the dog story.
No. Twitch ain't that vulgar.
We played fetch, and it was fun, and that is what I am confessing.
I was like, we played fetch and it went into the road and my dog got hit by a car. I was like expecting, I'm relieved.
That went downhill fast.
That is your story.
I mean, I can put the cherry on top of that and say that one of my brand new female ducks was attacked and killed by a dog.
Oh.
Are we gonna go straight downhill, or are we gonna go further?
You collect ducks?
Wow.
I pet ducks.
That's what you took out of that?
Chris's dog.
You pet ducks?
I have pet ducks and dogs and possums and it's a whole thing.
Ducks. You mean murder
your dog
honkers?
that killed the duck?
No, it wasn't my dog. I don't know. It wasn't my dog.
Do you have pets, or do you just have like 12 acres of wilderness?
I have. Well, we'll talk about it later.
We're in the middle of session.
So everyone, welcome Jen as our special guest. She's back again for one more week.
Hi, Jen.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Jen.
Playing the lovely Savorie.
Savorie.
Okay, I almost got it.
I just imagine sequence and bedazzling like in the name.
Unfortunately, sorry to cut you off there. Unfortunately, Krim, our Aarakocra monk, is having a pet emergency of his own. And he's taking his cat to get some stitches, I guess. So,
oh no!
Our best wishes are with him right now, and I am going to do my best to, fill his shoes. He might not be the same old Krim you're all used to, but he'll be there. And so yeah, I guess we'll pick up where we left off.
You're in luck because he doesn't wear shoes.
This is true.
You got a chicken to walk across your desk?
No,
like
only
you
a
would
duck.
have happen?
I can get the duck.
Okay, hold on.
You did the duck.
We'll save that for intermission.
Just have a duck on screen for intermission.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I was saying it could be Krim. It could be like Krim holding up for the duck.
Right? Do you have any good duck calls? Can you like make duck noises?
No, but Go ahead, Peter. Or go ahead, Greg.
No, you guys go ahead. It's good.
Yeah, you
Oh,
got.
cool.
I know you.
I'm
meant to.
fully invested in
My-
this duck story now.
So we got the 2 ducks originally, and they were supposed to be girls. They both ended up being boys. So their names are Kiki and Holly because my then 4-year-old named them. And then when we found out that they were boys, she wanted to call them John and the Fat One.
Ari. I just want to hear you make duck noises.
Well,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so my one that we call
It's
Kiki.
Savorie.
Savorie. Yeah.
Savorie.
So the one that we call Kiki, I can just go out in the backyard and go Kiki, 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 and it comes running.
No way.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And what's he say when you call him?
Rat, 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 rat. Yeah. Male ducks have a very hoarse quack.
Oh, you can tell the difference between a male and a female duck by how they quack?
Yep. It's much, much louder. Again, during intermission, I'll shake them and you'll see.
But you'll just shake your duck?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I feel like this conversation has digressed.
It really has. I'm sorry, Greg.
I think you
From
started
starting session to ducks.
petting
All
your
right.
dice and rolling your ducks.
Well,
I have duck dice, actually.
Of course.
cutting back to the
would.
cutting back to the death house and dealing with
Of depression and curses.
All right, back from Duck House to Death House. So
Can we
last
play
we
Duck
left
House?
off. This is
There's
not
a
Duck
mad
House.
goose with a knife.
For sure.
This
Now it's a
is
mad goose with a
Gone
knife.
wrong.
Death Duck House. Duck Death House. Okay. Last we left off, the players had found a note, a journal entry from Mr. Durst in his study, detailing how the children have been locked in this room upstairs, how he didn't approve of his wife's actions and her cultist activities. They've learned how basically this family used to be a well-respected family in the town until the wife, it seems, has started to well, it actually probably started when the husband became infideltrous and is that a word? And he started to
Will you give me
covet-
inspiration if I agree with you?
yeah, no,
Oh,
No, not
then
for that.
It's not. No.
it's not a word. Adulterous, and they ended up having a child between the husband and the nursemaid, Margaret. Now, that led the wife, in order to summarize the 10-minute note there we had last week. So that made the wife jealous, and she started to become obsessed with her beauty, with her age. She didn't want to continue aging and losing her husband's love. And she figured that was the reason why. And so she started down a darker path of looking for immortality. And the last we know of, the husband was trying to get the kids out of the house, and it appears as though he was not successful. So, finding a key in that study near the journal, they have come up the stairs now to what they believe to be the locked children's bedroom. And Midnight has inserted the key and is now opening the door to the children's room. And now, one thing I did not do yet that I would like to do, share audio with you guys. So you can hear my craziness. Okay. So as you open that door, Midnight,
Mm-hmm.
you see on the floor, quite clearly in front of you, two skeletons
Oh no.
as the door creaks open. They appear to be small skeletons, dainty, lying in the middle of the room. They're wearing tattered but familiar-looking clothing. Looks a lot like the clothing from the pictures you've seen around the house, the paintings. The room contains a bricked-up window, flanked by two dusty wooden framed beds that are children's-sized. And closer to the door, there seems to be a toy chest on one side, and a dollhouse on the other. It's a eerie-looking dollhouse. It looks very detailed. There's furnishings that are draped in cobwebs everywhere, and the smallest of the two skeletons is clutching a doll. It looks like it's been battered by age as well, but it is a doll that it's like a stuffed animal, but it's made in a form that's something that you, Midnight, would recognize. It looks a lot like you.
That's not creepy at all. She's gonna, step into the room and say, guys, I think I found the actual children. Just kind of walk around so everyone can try to file in if they'd like to.
Oh, crazy. Says.
What do you mean you found the children? Are they okay?
Remember how in the journal it said the children were locked in their room?
The children are not locked in the room. We saw them outside when we came in here. They're fine.
These two skeletons I don't think they are fine. These are two child-sized skeletons.
Insight check. Are they indeed childlike skeletons?
Let's see an insight check.
I guess it'd be medical.
Yeah, medicine. Yeah, with a
What blood type?
3. With a 3.
These are just illusions. You've been deceived. Look, we've seen the children outside. They're fine. Look, I'll just put my hand through the bones, and you'll know it's an illusion. It's okay. I'm gonna put my hand.
The skeleton tumbles off to the side slightly, and you start to hear whispering sounds in the background. I'm hungry, Rose.
Was Rose the name of the daughter?
I know,
yeah,
Thorn.
it was Rose and Thorn.
I know, me too. It's okay. I'm really cold. Here, come sit here with me. Tell me about your doll. Oh, she's really cool. She's a paladin. Oh, wow. That is cool. What's her name?
Ira, these kids are really talkative for being dead.
Her name is Ezra.
Yeah.
Children, can spirits of the house, can you hear us?
Doesn't know.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Oh boy. Hope I can do better than my passive.
When you realize you forgot to pull up D&D Beyond.
My passive is better. My passive is a 12, if that helps.
I rolled a 21 perception.
Did you use the
You said perception.
D&D Beyond? Or roll 20, or did you use your actual dice?
I rolled
Peter?
a 34 for my perception.
I used my cool
Peter.
metal dice.
What are you doing,
you can't
Pete?
use the dice.
We're on
my
digital.
first roll was a
Online
17.
I'll give you one of those, Pete, just because you rolled a 21.
I accidentally
That's
rolled
cool.
2.
But
Well, it was
and
actually a 17 with a 4 bonus.
since Lee rolled a 34 and you rolled a 21, we have enough there for sure. You notice that the dollhouse sitting right here is eerily similar to the picture that you're all like sitting in front of. Actually, it looks a lot like the house that you're in right now.
Okay. I'm just going to go with the 1 in perception, and he's going to hear these whispers. Chris is going to be backing up, trying to look around, and he's going to step backwards and tumble and accidentally sit on the dollhouse with a loud creaking as the tiny walls bear the weight of his tush.
So you knock the dollhouse into the wall, and it falls over, but it's still
jeez,
it's still together. And
That thing
as you
stuck
do
up on
that, I gotta see who I'm grabbing here. Hold on.
Not me.
Whoa. Hello, I moved.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're on the.
I'm just
Sorry,
moving.
you're really close to the house.
Boop.
Oh.
Small child.
Is that a child?
I think that's a child.
I think that worked.
It looks like a child.
Here, you're over there in the corner now. And you're still here. Yeah.
Ugh.
So there. That's how it was, right? Yeah. Okay. So you see the two ghostly figures of these two kids, and they're actually sitting in the spot where their skeletons are. And she continues. You hear the boy continue. Her name's Ezra. She could kill the monster if she was here, right? I bet she could. I bet she could. Will you tell me a story, Rose? Sure.
Are these children see-through?
Yeah, they're ghostly. About what? And then you hear them sort of just stop.
Children, Rose, Thorn, do you remember us? We were the ones outside. You invited us in. Was that you?
And then you hear all of a sudden they've been not paying any attention to you at all. And they sort of disappear from where they're sitting and move up into different areas of the room. And then say,
Don't ignore me. I asked you a question.
Chris,
Hi.
I don't know if they can hear you.
I feel like this is like a memory that we're seeing more than actual entities.
what are you
poke 'em with a
doing with
stick.
my toys?
Oh, this? The dollhouse snuck up on me. I thought it was bewitched. Sorry, here you are. And I lift up the dollhouse and try to hand it to him.
I can't hold that anymore. I can't play with it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess then I'll just put this down. So, do you remember, we were the people outside. You invited us in. You said that your parents had a monster in the basement. Do you remember talking to us about that?
No, we've been in this room the whole time. Our dad locked us in here.
If you weren't the ones outside, then who was?
I don't know.
Well, what do you do around here?
We're just waiting for our parents to come back.
Where did they go?
Well, our dad said he was going downstairs to help Mom, and that was a while ago. I think it was too long.
Are you sad here? Are you happy here?
We're okay. We play sometimes and hang out.
Do you have a Super Nintendo?
What's that?
Well,
I have-
Nintendo is a game maker from Faerun, and he makes these super games, right?
Oh, I think I just put him in behind somebody there.
Yeah, he's behind midnight right now.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right.
He's gonna come back over to his sister now. And he's gonna try to go into his toy chest, and he just puts his hand right through it.
Oh, here, I'll help you. I open the lid for him.
Perfect. Yeah, you see inside the toy chest, there's a couple little toys. Some just like
A poison bolt
wooden
trap.
figures.
Okay.
It's mostly imagination toys that children would find more.
Yeah, that's what my parents told me when they gave me empty boxes. It's an imagination toy.
Exactly.
Well, this is quite the collection you have here. Tell me, is there any way out of this house?
Why do you want to leave?
Because I am going to meet my friends, and I'm going to play with them, but they're outside, and I can't see them when I'm in here.
Let's just play.
Okay. What do you want to play?
Yay.
Do they have any dinosaur toys?
No, it's mostly just horses and stickmen that are made of wood.
Okay. I'll get like some like buggies and we'll play cars for a little bit.
All whispers in Avery's ear. Who's he talking to?
Oh yeah, because Cole can't see in the room.
Well, only because there's like doesn't seem to.
Muted yourself.
Mira's going to also kneel down with the little boy and be like, "Can you show me Ezra?"
Yeah. And then he holds up the doll.
Do you see behind you? Can you look over there? And she's pointing at Midnight.
Wow. Are you here for us?
Midnight kind of waves and
Look,
says,
Rose,
"Yes,
look.
children, I'm here to get you out of here."
Look at Ezra's here, Rose. Yeah. I see that. Well, I don't know what to say, Thorn. I'm not sure that's the real one.
Midnight will just kind of kneel to get on their eye level and say, "Do you want to get out of here so you can play outside?"
No, I don't want to go anywhere. It's safe here. Stay with us.
What if we made it safe for you to go outside? Would you want to go outside then?
I don't think we can.
Why not?
And he points down to the bones on the floor.
Oh, those are just an illusion.
Yeah.
No. And then you hear Rose, the older sister. We've been here too long.
So, do you want to leave?
It's too late for that.
Midnight will speak up and say, "I think they need to be put to rest to be able to leave this house."
Midnight and Krim are going to make a saving throw for me.
Oh no. Which saving throw?
A
All
charisma
of them.
save.
Charisma. That's what I'm good in. Yay. Just gonna. Hope I didn't jinx myself.
It's the children.
Oh.
This is the one I'm supposed to be good in.
So Krim you see him shake his beak for a minute. And then Midnight actually...
This was supposed to be my good one. I blame being level 1.
Here, I'm going to send you something there. So you guys notice that the boy just disappears.
Well, I guess he's done. But I thought we were playing horses and carriage.
In the Discord, I sent you a...
I didn't get... Oh, there it is. Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Uh-oh.
And then I just have to roll a
It's going to be very interesting.
single dice. No. So you see, the girl tries to move towards Krim a little bit and then moves back. Stay with us.
Midnight, could you maybe, I mean, this isn't my expertise. Could you maybe pray over the bones?
I don't know if anything else is supposed to change, DM. Is there anything... Do I still respond as?
Yeah, you're still you, but you're...
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I just
no.
gained those traits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I can sure try. I don't know if that would exactly help. Usually, I think they would have to be buried. but I can try. Midnight will kind of just kneel at the bones and take out a censer and put a little bit of the incense in it, light it, and start to pray.
As you're
over the
doing that,
bones.
you're very distracted. These are bones. They're very, this is a little creepy for you now.
Okay, so as she's doing this, Chris sees what's going on and takes a hint. I suppose some degree of reverence is warranted. Is there anything I can do to help with the ritual?
Do you think you could kneel beside me and help me pray for them to be at rest?
Certainly.
You can tell Midnight's kind of stuttering now.
Can I?
Okay.
Does Midnight stutter?
To attune to what I need to do? Yes, apparently now I do.
Or does she like auto-tune?
It's a stutter.
Okay.
I'm not a robot.
She's trying to do it, but she's also stopping herself at the same time.
All right, so I will kneel beside her and pray. And
You do notice Midnight's eyes change to a different color now. They are now green instead of blue.
Oh. All right. So Chris thinks of her as some sort of robot mood ring now. Okay, so he clasps his hands together and begins to whisper a prayer to Lathander. God of light, God of wisdom, God of birth, please guide these souls back to your embrace. Please take them to your land and from this realm of shadow and mist.
You hear loud whispering sounds echoing your own words.
Oh, well, that's probably normal. Actually, it is not normal. That's never happened before. Midnight? Well, what does that mean? I'm hearing things echoed back to me.
Continue with the stutter. That's seems quite unusual for Midnight. She'll say, it may be working.
Do you need more bacon grease, Midnight?
No, I just feel strange.
Backer.
Okay.
All right, Mira will turn to the little girl who's still in the room, I'm assuming, and go, where did your brother go? Where did Thorn go?
And make me a charisma saving throw.
Well, at least I have a shot there.
Knock on wood, please. I said the same thing.
Oh, damn it.
I said the same thing.
I have a +5 modifier.
Same, and it's still 8 because level 1 is terrible. That's why. The dice are evil. Level 1 is evil.
And you can check the Discord.
All right.
And now you know.
You are both
Is there an icon for us?
you are both compelled to either stay in this room or travel downstairs. It's up to you now.
Oh, there's no good icon for this.
Well, Midnight, I'd say we, I guess, swaddle these remains, and if we can find a place to lay them to rest, we do so.
I thought that I said that we needed to stay here.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why are you second guessing yourself?
I'm not second guessing myself.
Then we stay here.
Okay,
May I
we stay
enter
here.
the room, please?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah, you can squeeze in there, Pete.
Greg, while we're having that conversation, given kind of the monster hunter background that I have, can I roll a history check to see if it would be a good thing or a bad thing to move those bones?
Yeah, totally. You could give me actually a religion check.
Okay. They are the same for me.
Oh, Persona, preserve us.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't really know, but you're looking at them and asking other people maybe if they know.
Cole will walk over to the bones and he'll pull out a bag and start pouring this white substance on the bones. It is salt, and then he'll pull out.
Before that happens, while you're doing
finish.
that, well, you
what are you
can't
doing?
just
What is
finish. You're already doing things that take some time. So, Midnight, you feel a sudden shift, and now you have to make a saving throw. Cool, charisma save. You're back to yourself now, Midnight.
Okay, let me change the eyes.
17.
Okay, so you shake it off, and you see how.
When I just can't. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just trying. There's a lot of people in this room, so I'm trying to select the right thing. Boom.
And
You see the child come back.
All right, this is a little too crowded for me. I'm just going to step out, and you guys have fun playing with the children.
Midnight's eyes
Hey, I
suddenly.
said to stay here. What are you doing?
I'm still
Midnight's-
here.
Sorry. Midnight's eyes suddenly shift back to their usual bright blue and kind of just shakes their head and says, "That was weird."
What do you mean weird? I mean, this whole thing has been weird. There's ghost children popping up. Apparently they're happy here, but they don't want to be here. You're stuttering for some reason.
I
You
was
say-
stuttering.
Yes. What's going on?
That's weird.
What have you been feeling?
I just felt off.
But you are currently on. I've seen you off, and it's that century thing you were talking about. But you were not like that. You were talking, and you were helping with a prayer over the bones of these children.
Can Midnight also attempt to roll history to see what's going on with their paladinness and their background with the church?
Hold on. Cole was still doing his bones thing, and the child
Okay.
tried to interrupt him, but does not succeed because he felt a shudder come through him, and something tried to like touch his brain, but he shook it off. And so now, are you continuing, Cole?
Yeah. Next, I'm gonna pour some
No. Wait,
oil.
stop. Don't do that.
I'm gonna pull out a
Don't
flask
do
of
that.
oil.
Stop.
Will somebody gag her? I'm gonna pull out a flask of oil
I
and
said
pour some on the
stop,
bones,
and
then I'm
you're
gonna
just
lean
gonna pull
down
out her
and use
rapier
the flint.
and
You
go
get-
after him.
You get
And start
attacked
to
by
light
the
it.
child ghost with a withering touch, and it hits you for 17 necrotic damage.
Oh, that just probably does that kill him?
Probably. What are you at now?
I don't get a save.
I
It's an
guess
attack.
you
It was
don't
an
get
attack.
a chance to do anything. You just drop.
It wasn't a save; it was an attack. He beat your
Yeah.
AC.
You don't get a chance to do anything. It seems you just drop dead. I
And
think.
How
I don't
many
know
hit
what
points were you
your.
at?
I can't see your
I have an
HP
18
bars anymore.
AC.
You got hit with
It
a
rolled
20.
a 20, and for 17 damage.
Oh,
Ooh.
so I had 12. So what's that drop me down to?
0.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not double, so you're just unconscious.
All right,
Hard to feel really awful.
that's
if I
fine. I
killed-
think everybody knows what I was trying to do. Let's
We have-
not panic.
Okay, so Chris will say, I have no idea what he was trying to do, and I want to apologize to you, Rose, for whatever it was. We really mean you no harm.
Seeing what just
Gonna-
transpired, Midnight's going to try to grapple Myra because that's not right.
Avery is going to start dragging Cole out of the room.
Make me contested strength or athletics checks or whatever.
I think it would it be roll straight strength or just
yeah,
it's
athletics?
usually
He's
contested
unconscious.
Yeah.
Well,
Contest.
because he's unconscious.
No,
Does-
she's doing Mira.
Oh, sorry. Ha.
You're probably gonna win. Yeah.
So Midnight grabs Mira.
And I never got to do my
Hey,
history check.
no! What are you doing? Let me go.
You can, while you've grabbed her, if you want to, you can do a history check.
Because this ain't right. Let's hope for a good roll.
Mir's gonna be struggling and like kicking and
You know that they're, from what you know already, from what you've learned in this world, this is the first time you've ever heard the word Ezra before, where somebody knew more than you, it seemed like. So when this child, seems to be your first clue in years as to what Ezra might mean, even.
Oh, I was doing the history check on if I know anything about possession or what just happened
That's not really
to
history,
the people.
though.
Is it?
that'd be religion probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
History is
thinking of
kind
the
of
wrong
like,
thing.
stuff that happened in the past, and so far
May I
you're...
attempt the religion thing? Because I got that really confused. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, no, I'll give you a religion check 16 instead if you want.
Okay, thank you.
So you're trying to... Okay, so while you notice that they definitely acted aggressively towards Cole, there are ways to put bones to rest where it's less painful for the spirit, and there are ways to do it where it's absolutely like torture. And what Cole was about to do was about to torture these kids who were already dead. And so they didn't want to have that happen.
Midnight will look to Cole and say, "Don't do that again."
You'll see that Savorie is like dragging him out. Maybe we should tell him that when he wakes up.
Midnight, why is it important that he not do that again? I don't know as much about religion as you do.
There are several ways to put a spirit to rest, and what he just did was an equation to torture. So he was hurting their spirits, and it was very painful to them. That's why
he's pretty thoroughly unconscious right now. I can still see that necrotic wound burning into his flesh. I think once he wakes up, we should have a talk with him about that.
Yeah, do we have any way to...
Oh wait, is he going to wake up? Nobody stabilized him. He should be making death saves.
Yeah, that's about the first time you're on.
What's a death save?
Why are you at 7 out of 9, Cole?
It should be flat 0.
You're changing your perception again. Your health bar is green.
Okay, I'm mixed up on what the bubbles
Your passive
are.
perception is 12, right?
Yeah.
So you actually had 7 hit points.
DM, is Cole making death saves?
No, he's just dead. You guys see because he had 7 hit points and he got hit for 17. So you guys
But it
start
wasn't
to
a
see...
life drain, was it?
No, it was
Cool.
If you do double the HP, they just flat die.
instant death.
It can't be instant death.
Yeah, so you
and,
see...
Back with giant ears.
Did his max health is what, 9?
Yes, so...
And he was at 7 out of 9.
Is it like
So-
twice the max HP or twice what they had?
Twice max HP.
If you get
So-
over your full health in damage after the... Like, you can't go negative,
Reduction,
but you
yeah.
can go negative up until it's your full max HP. And then if it does hit that max HP level, which it just did, 17...
I thought the max HP for him would be 18 because his max HP is 9. And you doubled that, that's 18.
Yeah.
Well, it was at 7 out of that 18, though.
But you're only dead if you get hit for your max HP in one go.
I don't
He
think it
did.
matters what the
Right.
HP bar was.
So
currently.
he should be at negative 10 hit points. He had
Right.
12 hit points as his max.
No,
That
he
means
had
he's still...
He has 9
9
as
hit
his
points
max.
as his max. So yeah, he's
The
dead.
12 was his perception.
I'm willing to be dead.
So you guys notice how
I've never died
I'm
before.
so sorry, Cole.
in
So
the
with a
few
medicine check of
seconds
3, would I know that he's dead?
in the few seconds that he's been on the ground now, you guys notice that his body is starting to be surrounded by swirling mists, and they're coming out of his body and kind of just circling around the room a little bit at floor level. And
Is
yes,
it doing what happened
with
to
a
Krim
medicine
earlier?
check of 3, you think he's sleeping. But then
Come
you
on,
start seeing
come on,
smoke.
Cole, get up. This isn't a joke. You're not fooling anybody. We know you're fine.
When you say that, Avery's gonna drop him back on the ground and be kind of upset, thinking that he's faking.
like a sack of potatoes, he falls to the ground.
It's like, well, then get up. Are you awake or not?
Head just
And
bounces.
he disappears into the mist as you do that.
That's not normal.
Isn't that what happened to Krim before?
Mira's still struggling against midnight.
Okay, so Krim's picked up the children's dollhouse that got knocked over and starts looking at it and starts pointing at Midnight. Hey, look.
Is there something up with the house?
Well, you see that he's pointing to the room you guys are standing in. And you see in the room, there's a little dollhouse even. And a little toy chest.
Wait, is there a little dollhouse inside of the little dollhouse?
Is it
Inside of the little
dollception?
dollhouse.
Is it dollception?
Maybe.
And there's a bunch of people that look just like us standing inside of the model.
Right. No, there isn't. There's nobody standing inside of the house. There's just the art objects that are there. And so what you do notice, though, is that Midnight, when you look at this thing where he's pointing, you notice that there seems to be a staircase over here in the house. I'll just do it like that. Can everybody see that?
Okay. So it's in another room.
Why can't
Well,
I
no,
ping?
look, you pinged. I saw it.
Weird.
I saw it ping over here.
It's supposed to be like
didn't see
around
it.
here. I don't know if
I can see the pings. Can you guys see my arrow? This is where he pings.
yeah, that's where I'm pinging. There is a staircase hidden back there somewhere.
Does the
And-
dollhouse show an apparent way to get to that staircase?
Yeah, it looks like if you go down the way that Chris is, down into the hall here, there's another door that Avery can see. Avery can see there's a door down at the end of the hall here, and it looks like because you're looking in the room there too, right, Avery? You can see they're pointing at the dollhouse, so you're kind of picking up on that too. That it looks like.
Down here, there's a
Yeah,
door.
it looks like there's a door down there that leads to that staircase. There's a secret staircase entrance somewhere.
Oh, Greg, for the new token, since you updated them, did you forget to put like a blank health bar backup or numbered health bars for other players so we can see? Because I can only see my own currently, unlike previous.
Oh,
You can worry
I'll
about
work
that
on that
later.
later.
Though.
Yeah.
just have to ask
We can
people
just
how
we
they're
can
doing.
just do that how you looking.
Yeah. How you
So,
doing?
I'll shout outside for everyone to hear outside the room. There's a hidden staircase outside. If you go into another room, it should be down the hall out from outside this room. Krim, can you take the bones? I have my hands busy with Mira.
Krim will go over to the bed and pick up a backpack that's been tucked under the bed, and it's kind of fallen apart. It looks like it's a disheveled thing, but it has like moth holes in it and stuff, but it still works for the purposes of he's carefully putting the bones in the bags, and he's like looking up at Mira the whole time.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do with those?
Well, we have to
going
go
to
back
put those to
downstairs now,
rest.
right? This is our chance with Ezra can save us now, right? This is
Gonna-
what you were telling me about.
We're gonna put the bones to rest so the two spirits can be at peace.
Right. Mira will look back at midnight, and I'm assuming the little boy said that, or did Krim say that?
Well, Krim is
Okay.
saying
All right.
that.
All right.
Krim.
Okay. I'm trusting you. Don't let. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it.
Mira, are you okay? You're acting different.
I'm fine.
Then why did you stab Cole?
You go first. I don't want to go anywhere yet. I don't want to. I'm scared.
Did she
Mira
stab
will
Cole?
hold her.
I saw the ghost touch Cole, and he simply fell over.
I mean, you definitely saw Mira kind of pull her rapier, but then the ghost attacked.
Yes, I mean, which one of us hasn't pulled a knife on Cole as of late? I mean, I feel like so many of our conversations kind of, at some point, end with that.
All right.
I thought it was just another dialogue.
All right. So Mira's going to hold her
kinda-
hand out to Krim and be like, "Okay, we'll go together."
I'll kind of just let
and
go
right
at Mira.
as they start traveling out the door there, you guys are put on hold for a second.
Yeah.
And we're going to go over to
The Amber Room. I don't know what it's actually called, but it sounds like a good idea to call it the Amber Room.
Whoops. Krim's not there. Who is there? I didn't put you in here yet, did I? There we go. Poop. So you wake up on the floor, Cole. And you are a little dazed and confused and not sure exactly where you are, but you get a thick stink in the air of death, and you realize that you're not breathing. You don't have to breathe. Yeah. Strange room. Very creepy. Mist seems to be floating all throughout the floor.
Am I able to talk?
You can talk, yeah. But you don't need to breathe.
I'll call out, "Hello, where
You hear
am
whispers all around you. Here. Tons of different like voices calling you from every direction.
I?" Do I have my equipment?
Yeah, you have stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna cast light on my shield, on the front of my shield.
Okay. As you do, you notice that it doesn't look quite normal. It has like almost like there's faces in the light, shadows of faces screaming at you in the light, but it still works.
Okay.
So you're going to take a minute to get your bearings, or are you...
I am going to cast Sacred Flame on one of the faces.
They're all just disappearing like tricks of the light. Like it's your light that you're putting out, and you're seeing faces in it, like shadowy for a second, and then they're gone. And then, so we'll go back to the other crew for now.
Okay.
Aren't going to go anywhere.
I wonder where Cole has gone. He just hit the floor and disappeared.
Myra, Krim, did you see where the ghost children went? Oh, I can't see anything now.
Yeah,
Screwed up.
everything just went dark.
Maybe Cole is a ghost, like the children. I mean,
And did you mess with the layer settings?
the children
No, I'd
disappeared.
saveVSgames, I think, reloaded.
He
I broke the
disappeared.
dynamic lighting, that's all.
Oh no.
Sorry, Chris. Lee? Chris?
Hmm.
What were you saying?
Oh, that the children disappeared, and their ghosts, and now Cole disappeared. So I think Cole may be a ghost. As I speak to nobody in particular, responding to the GM. Midnight, what do you think about that?
I think it's rather strange. I mean, Krim and Myra seem to be acting different. Cole just disappeared.
Maybe the ghosts. Well, I don't know. I know we need to find a way out of here. Our time is limited, and I feel our presence is unwelcomed here in the house. So perhaps we could gain some favor if we're to help these spirits out and find a resting place for them.
Well, I had Krim collect the bones, and so he can carry them around with us, so he can put them into rest when we find a suitable spot. In the dollhouse, I also saw a secret little passage in this room over here in the corner, right outside the children's room.
What? Excellent. Great find. And Chris will put his hand on her shoulder and say, Midnight, are you feeling okay? You had me worried there for a little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I feel fine.
All right. Well, if you start to feel strange again, let me know. Okay? I'm here for you.
Okay, I will. I still can't see anyone's token.
All right. Well, let's go to this passage you were talking about. Maybe they'll be able to find something of interest there, and maybe our paths with Cole will cross again.
I'm really sorry for dropping him. That was not intentional. Well, not sorry for dropping him, but him disappearing.
Try reloading, Jess.
Wait, did you make him disappear?
Yeah, I need to reload. Hold on.
I don't think so. I was dragging him out, trying to help. You said he was faking.
Yeah.
I may have gotten a little upset and thrown him and let him fall.
I saw that. Yes.
And then this mist came and it disappeared. I told you those children were no good.
It wasn't your fault. Well, I mean, they're nice enough. I mean, I played trucks with him a little bit, and he seemed like a nice boy. I think they're just a little confused and scared. But
Nothing
definitely.
In this house is what it seems.
Okay. I can't do anything about that, though.
I'm pretty sure those children are ghosts, because this was the room I felt the entities in.
So
I love
Midnight,
that nobody's noticed that Krim and Mira are just over there holding hands. Like, what's going
exactly.
Well, I did mention that you were acting funny.
So Midnight, you're standing in front of a door here. Make me a perception check.
Okay, let me just get my sheet back up. I had to reload.
Right. Okay. While that's happening, I will go back to Cole.
Perception.
Where are you, Cole?
Oh, that's a good
I'm
perception.
right here.
Okay. So yeah, you're feeling drawn to all of these outside walls, except for this way. These ones seem to be ignoring you on this side. But all the outside walls of this chamber seem to be calling to you. Come.
Okay. Can I pick a direction to move?
Yeah.
I'm going to move
You are
north.
in control.
I'm going to move north and kind of feel my way forward. Like so.
You should be able to see your 5 feet, right?
Everything is dark around me on my token. I mean, it's dim. Super dim.
Can you see anything past your token? Like whole room?
You have light on your shield. You should have 30 feet or whatever.
Have you reloaded the page? It might be that. He also has dark vision, so he should see the whole room.
Reload your page. Yeah. Does Triton have dark vision?
Yeah, Tritons have dark vision according to the latest errata for their page.
Yeah, so you should be able to see like everything in that room almost now.
But yeah, sometimes you just have to reload the page. Because anything that changes the lighting, you have to reload or it won't show up, it seems.
Right. Gotcha.
At least that's my experience.
Well, try not to put yourself in a wall then, because that might make it again. Break it again. I thought we'd be
still
ready.
Reloading.
Oh,
you want to go back to them for a minute? And
you think it's going to be a minute?
Oh, no, I'm back.
Okay. Which way are you going?
Which number are you going?
Pick a number.
Probably.
Pete.
If you don't know, do a random number roller.
It's like a dice roll, but you can choose the number.
6.
Okay. So as you approach that amber coffin with a black snaky figure moving inside of it, you hear, "Ah, pretty traveler from the far lands. When I roamed the world like you, all desires were within my reach. None could hide from me as my fire of darkness pierced the veil of my enemies, and they fell before me, exposed." Do you touch
Who
it?
are you?
I am Shambi Amore, the Lady of Delight. Do you touch the amber statue?
How can I trust you?
Come. I shall show.
Cole's gonna back away.
All right, we're gonna go to players again. All right, midnight perception check. 17.
I rolled 17.
You have avoided.
Traps? Oh, the screen changed again.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but all the tokens vanished again.
The only way to fix it lately has been to just reload the screen, which is taking forever right now.
Weird.
Me?
But I'm mapping dungeons.
Mapping dungeons.
Yeah, it seems like after every map change, it just resets it back to all black.
All right, Cole, you only get one more chance to pick something.
Because it's messing up the map.
It's messing everything up, trying to go back and forth for some reason. So
Should
when
I
you
go ahead and do it now or wait?
you can pick a number or wait
5.
if you want. We are back in, right?
Yeah.
I'm back in now.
Okay. So what we're gonna do here is go boop boop boop. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, caps lock.
Is it the initiative roller?
It is. Oh, there's a torch in here too.
Yeah. So what did I avoid?
You avoided being attacked by something you did not see.
Oh.
So Krim gets to go first, but he's just gonna hide and not do anything. He can't see what's going on exactly anyways. But then, well, I guess it does get a chance to do something anyways. The door comes at you.
The door
and
itself.
It is a mimic.
Guys, I think the torch was me again.
Oh no, I got knocked out.
Because I'm not in the... Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
It's just 10 damage.
Oh, just 10? I thought it was... Oh, because the... Oh, yeah.
Just
I
10
am-
damage at level 1 is a complete health bar.
It's almost
Almost.
my complete health bar. I got 2
Yeah.
HP.
Almost.
So I'm not in the initiative roller right now.
You
Oh.
are the torch.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
the torch
I
because
get
I
it.
had merged.
Maybe
You can
don't
go
merge
ahead.
the torches anymore.
You can go ahead and roll your initiative then, and I will.
But then I forget my... but then I forget to...
We can just layer the map with torches.
Only you can prevent torch fires.
Okay, so yeah, the door is stuck to you. So you're basically the adhesive trait.
Don't know what that is. Let me look that up.
It's in the chat now.
Yes, but it doesn't say what adhesive is.
It says in the
it does
chat.
now, yeah.
Let me see.
Ability checks made to escape this you're basically grappled by
Oh,
the
there
door.
it is. Oh.
Is she unconscious?
No,
I'm
she's
not
got
yet. I got 2 HP. I'm getting there, but not yet.
tight
So
corridor fighting. Takes some practice. Okay, so that's the mimic's turn. Chris is up. And
Okay,
don't know
I
if he
stab
can-
it. Like, do I see? I can see it. I can't see the map right now.
Oh,
So
You have to
Yeah,
reload
you can't.
to see anything.
I got 23 to hit and 6 piercing with my dagger.
You're
So I'm
currently
just gonna
on
like
one
sneak
side
around
of.
and just stab it.
You're currently on one side of the hallway, and there's
Basically,
Mira,
there is a very long line of people
Avery,
in the way of you. Yeah.
Midnight,
Whatever.
and then the
Can
middle.
I stab it or can I not?
You're 10 feet away from it at the closest.
Can I stab it? Can I get to it to stab it?
I
Not
will
without walking
give
through
you.
friendly squares.
Okay, then I just walk through them and then I walk back
I
out.
will give you a chance to. You could throw your dagger if you want.
Okay, I do that. I throw the dagger.
Yeah. So 6 damage. Boom.
Like these doors.
All
They're
right.
evil.
Mira is going to. She's 10 feet away. Yes. So she's going to shoot with her crossbow.
Okay, while that's happening, I just want to go back to Cole for 1 second. Cole, what did you do?
I'm walking over to number 5, which
Okay.
is across from number 6, and I'm gonna say, "Do you speak as well?"
A curious fluid blood is, don't you think? It flows red, but it could easily bring death. I say it ought to be black. My gift confers you the power to make this judgment for yourself. All you have to do is accept it, and you will have the power to judge anyone in your own way. That is how I got to be known as Garas, the Finger of Oblivion.
I'm gonna
And-
touch number 5.
Okay. And as you do that, you are shot back to the same spot you were just in before you got ghost punched. And you are back in the house. Mist shooting out from around you. You can roll initiative as well. After the next round, you get to go. Don't worry about it yet, because you're not going to go until after Avery for sure. But Mira's up. Sorry, go ahead.
She
All right.
did her
So
thingy.
23 to hit, 6 piercing damage,
Perfect.
plus 1 crossbow bolts, and I will.
Right
Do
into
those
the door.
disappear? Right? Do those disappear, or will I be able to collect them later?
They're stuck in the door.
Okay.
The rule is that if you go back to collect your stuff, you're going to get half of it back for shots.
Okay.
Half of your arrow or projectiles will come back to you. And if they're knives, then you can pick them up. The
Oh, and
mouth...
then as a bonus action, can I throw a quiver of arrows over to Chris?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so I'm throwing him a quiver of 10 of the magic arrows as well.
Thank you.
And Midnight's up.
So it's an athletics check to attempt to break the grapple, or because it's mimic, I'm not allowed to.
You are at disadvantage.
Well, attempt to break the grapple. I believe that's a free action.
Yeah, well, no, you can use your turn to try to do a escape check, just like a grapple
Oh, I
check.
thought it was like a free action or something. But I will try anyways.
Escaping a grapple is not a free action.
Athletics, attempt.
And you are free. Your head unsticks from the door, and you see it just try to trying to bite you, trying to re-grab your tassel.
Evil
Feed.
door.
Feed me, Seymour.
And it's Avery.
Nice reference.
Hooray!
I can't. Where is it?
You don't see it?
Oh, because
No.
because of the janky vision we have, you can't see almost
It's this
anything.
door right here.
It's right in front of Midnight.
Okay.
I think you can. There's a thing of trading places, but your token's completely gone on my screen.
Really?
Yeah, I'm having like
Did you go into the
super
wall?
bad issues. No.
Oh, there you
There
are.
you are.
Yeah.
It's funny, but yeah.
So it's inside. So it's inside of this room.
Is it inside or just kind of like right in front of midnight?
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to use my 2 daggers on it. I can reach it, I'm assuming. I'm kind of having the same issues, I think, and I can't. So can I switch spots with midnight to get to it, or no?
Or can you just reach it from there?
I mean, you're within 5 feet of it. It's
Yeah,
diagonal.
you can attack it.
But
You can
Okay,
attack
cool.
it.
Then
Yeah.
then I'm going to use my 2 daggers.
Okay.
Pop, pop.
Pop. First one.
That's a hit.
17. And
Nice.
then second dagger.
Couple of wood chips go flying.
Wait, do wood
And
chips
that's
come
a
off
hit
of
too.
mimics, or is it just mimic meat?
It's both. It's wood chips, but they're
Like
they're
this is like
they're meat chips.
Schrodinger's mimic.
They're meat chips.
Okay.
Sorry, did you say I had 13 hits?
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, cool.
Damage is
it is and is not a door.
7 plus 7. Nicely done.
Taking quite a bit of damage.
It looks like you've heard it a little bit there. It's definitely at least down a third of its doorness. And so, Krim, can you give me an initiative? Or sorry, Cole, give me an initiative roll. Now that you're back in the room.
So we've turned this mimic and from a full door to like a gabled door,
I'm
or
still in the
Dutch
cave.
door.
Oh
I can see his token in another
no,
room.
I just need to do that.
You just need to switch his player, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
you're good. You
I
will
rolled a
be.
He rolled 15, but he didn't click his token.
Okay, I'll just add it.
15.15s would be right above Chris.
Okay. There we go. And so it's Krim's turn. He is going to. He has disadvantage, but he's going to try to throw some darts at it. I don't know how he was doing darts before. He doesn't even have them equipped.
Was he doing it from D&D Beyond? He might have
Okay.
been doing it from there.
Now they're in. So that's a miss. Okay. He tried. He's going to hide behind his Mira again. And choop-a-choop-oo, the mimic's up. It doesn't like the way that you attacked it. So it's going to...
Gonna munch.
The mimic doesn't like it. What are the mimic's hopes and dreams? What if it could aspire to be anything? What would it be?
It's going to attempt a bite on Savorie.
Well, it aspired to be a door originally.
Ooh, that hurts.
Did you guys hear about that popular mimic band? The Doors.
Nice. So
Yeah.
Savorie takes 9 damage, 5 piercing, and 4 acid. And it is Cole's turn. As this door takes a chunk out of the poor lady.
Okay, I can move through fellow players, right?
You just can't be in their shared space when you end your turn.
And you take rough terrain, I think. Difficult terrain.
Okay, there's where so the mimic is partly out of the door. Oh, it is the door.
It is the door.
Yeah, the mimic
What's
is
going
the
on
door.
here? I see it, and I cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay, disadvantage because you're shooting through so many people. Or actually, no, just be plus 2 to AC. So go ahead.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah.
Well, it's a dex save.
Oh,
anyways.
yeah. That's right.
So the AC
So the
doesn't matter
door
for this
tries
one.
to open,
It opened.
and it opens. Door dodge. Okay.
Or said nah.
Chris, you're up.
Okay.
Did you get my
So,
message,
seeing all the-
Pete? In the Discord, did you get my message, Pete?
Yes, I did.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Lee.
Okay. So it's going to push past Myra and then fire a crossbow bolt into what is left of this quickly diminishing and splintered mimic.
I believe it's like +1 to damage and to hit, since they're the
10.
special ones.
10 damage. Boom. It makes a nice resounding
Thud.
bolt into a door sound. Just a really
Did I get it, or did I just shoot the wall?
really satisfying connection. Mira.
All right. Mira, as a bonus action, is going to look at Midnight and say, Ezra, you can do it, and give her bardic inspiration.
Yay! Please roll what that does.
You get an inspiration die of 1d6 for 10 minutes. You can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay.
So
That's
okay.
nice.
So, and then she'll shoot it with her crossbow again.
Right, let's see what happens.
So that's a 26 to hit
That's a hit.
for 9 piercing damage. And that's 2 arrows.
This door looks like it's breathing heavily now.
It's panting.
It's buckled over. It's looking like it's an older jaw. Tired of dooring. So Midnight's up.
Okay. Let's see if I can whack this thing. Gonna try to add that D6. Please be a 6. I don't think that even hits still.
That is not a
If you
hit.
add it to the 7.
Oh,
I tried.
it's worth a shot.
Avery. Avery.
Person.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Yep. Otherwise, we're going to think about my kids all night. No, saying, Greg, I sent you a message in the.
Oh,
Did Avery get downed on her turn?
No.
okay. So no, that doesn't change.
Oh,
things.
okay. Okay, cool. Okay, all right, cool then. That changes. She's going to do the double dagger again.
Shank,
Double
shank.
dagger.
Double dagger.
Whoa.
Oh.
And that does not work.
No, I don't imagine it does. Did both roll or just one?
Just one.
Just one.
rolled.
Okay. Make
That
up for
one
it very
does.
quickly.
That one did work nicely. And it doesn't look very good anymore. It's it's down to its last wind.
Hinge.
God
It's the
damn it, this
last
is
hinge.
the hardest door I have ever tried to get through. Ever.
Do we have a
Crim's
key?
Crim's gonna throw another dart. See if he can get
Just
through.
bop it with the key.
I'm pretty sure it has giant teeth. I'm not sure a key would help.
Where's Zora when you need him?
He hides behind Mira and ducks to the ground.
See,
after throwing a
Zora's
dart.
a guy. He uses a keyblade. He's from a game.
It's okay. It's okay. I've got you. We'll
Going
do
to
this
attempt
together.
To bite Midnight.
Please no. I am down. Not dead, but down.
Okay, it makes a bite and it bit hard. 6 piercing and 2 acid. Oof. Cole,
Bite hard.
as you see Midnight plump and fall on her butt right in front of
No,
another door.
Ezra.
Crim's
Okay.
trying to see what happened. What?
I'm going to. Is she unconscious or?
Unconscious. I haven't made any death saves yet.
I heal her for 9 points.
Oh, that's really good.
Oof.
Thank you.
Is almost full, yeah. And do you want to do? Was that healing word?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
So you have an action still,
Um,
or is that the action?
that's right. That's a
bonus
bonus action, isn't it?
Still do a thing.
You can shoot, or you can twiddle your thumbs.
I'm gonna throw my trident of Persana.
Oh,
Does have the yeet ability.
you're gonna yeet. So it's gonna be
Everybody
I missed.
duck.
you missed.
I accidentally hit Chris in the buttocks.
No, it sticks in the
Chris,
wall.
no, Chris isn't in a direct line.
It sticks in the wall beside you. You went too far back and then just.
It just got stuck in the wall because you
I
cut it
just
through the
couldn't
wall.
get around everybody.
Yeah. Chris, you're up.
Okay. Once again, he levels a crossbow and holds his breath, squeezes the trigger, loosing a bolt.
Oh yeah. You see this thing? Almost, if it had arms, it would be trying to grab itself where the bolt hit. It's just.
Is it trying to grab itself where I just shot it? That's so.
Midnight,
Myra, are you seeing this?
Oh, why is it? Oh, someone's
I was gonna
skipping
say-
ahead.
I was gonna say death save Midnight, but.
Wasn't it Myra's turn?
She's alive. It is
Oh,
Myra's turn.
sorry, Myra.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did that then.
No one clicked the button.
All right, so Mira's going to load her. I can't believe I called my own character Myra. Mira's going to load a regular bolt into her crossbow and shoot it.
And no,
No.
Now it's Midnight's turn.
it
I know,
smiles
it's
at you.
Midnight's turn.
The door just smiles.
Close quarters combat rage.
Scree. Okay, I believe switching your weapon was a free action or no?
If you want to drop a weapon and take another one out, yes.
Okay, I'll do that. Midnight just kind of pissed off the door, dropped her, is gonna take out the big hammer.
The warhammer comes out.
It's like, time to break, please. Please
And
break.
the door flies across the room, smashing into furniture, flipping over and landing over in the corner. It is not moving.
Yay. All it took was a weapon switch.
All right.
Is that the end of combat?
That is the end of
Gonna-
combat.
Gonna sheath the warhammer and pick my sword back up.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm really tired.
Yeah, do you want to just? We could just stay and play in the room.
I shoot the door again.
Just to be safe.
Is it dead? Did we get it? Thunk.
I think it died when I slapped it halfway across the room.
How do we know it's dead and not just it pretends, right? It was a door a little while ago, but then it turned into teethy, bitey stuff.
I cannot go into the room with the trapdoor because there's invisible barriers.
Oh, I guess I got to deal with that.
Yeah. Well, not trapdoor, a secret door.
I retrieve my trident as well.
Do we
You
have to
may-
go?
You may need to refresh if it didn't work, but you should be able to see if you.
Yeah, I was able to see.
Let me merge my torch again. Hang on. Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Come on. Where are you? Follow me. She'll hold her hand out again to Krim.
Okay.
I'm gonna poke the mimic. Is dead.
Is dead? Question mark.
Bite your
Is
finger.
it dead?
No, it's dead. It doesn't move. It's actually a really nice looking wood, though.
So who's carrying the bag of bones?
Krim?
You, with your barrel experience, would be like, "Ooh, this is like exotic wood."
Yeah, Krim's carrying the bag of bones currently.
Midnight, do you see the grain in this mimic? It's extraordinary. Can you help me ply some of this wood from its flesh? Maybe we can make a barrel out of it or something.
She just smashes it with the warhammer again.
Okay. Well, at least we know it's dead for real.
Some of them are like little a little sticky, almost like a red sap running through it.
Well, better safe than sorry. So the secret passage that you found in the dollhouse, where is it?
It should be past this door right here.
It
I'll
should
follow
be-
you.
The
Or is it-
staircase is back where this S is.
Oh, I thought it was through the door. Okay, then this.
The secret.
It's gonna be like,
and-
retcon, it's here.
Well, Krim's waiting there and he's pointing at the door while you guys are walking around the room.
Coral, where did you come from? We saw you fall into the floor and disappear in a pile of mist.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drop you. I hope you're okay.
Persona
I feel really
protected
bad.
me. I am fine.
Yeah,
But
that
where did
doesn't
you-
explain anything.
Where did you go, though? And then how did you just show back up?
I went to a dark place and I was given a choice. And I guess I chose correctly.
Sounds like me in my early 20s.
I feel like you in your early 20s made all the wrong choices.
Hey now, I'm still here, and I mean, yeah, certainly I've made some mistakes, but nothing a little prestidigitation can't remove, right?
Gonna, try the way to the secret passage.
Okay, as you move that stone door, you hear it like creaking with the stone on stone sounds, and then a whole wave of like stench and stuff fills the room. It's old air that hasn't been released in a long time, and you all sort of, choking to just breathe in here for a minute to get used to this.
Midnight is unfazed by this breathing you talk of.
Unfazed, yes, exactly. But everybody else in the room is.
All right, Mira will go over to Cole and be like, stay close. Or
Okay.
not Cole,
Cole's-
Krim, sorry.
Yeah, I figured.
Cole staggers a little bit. He clearly looks tired.
Well, keep your head up, Cole. Find a place to rest. This is a house, after all. I mean, they have
Maybe
lots of
there's
beds.
somewhere to rest down through this stairway. Walk.
Do we have to go now? Oh,
Well, I think I think if we don't try now, we won't get another chance for a very long time.
Okay.
I could carry those bones for you, Krim.
No. You don't touch the bones.
And Midnight will kind of shout back, "Oh yeah, Cole, don't salt the bones ever again. That makes the spirits hurt. It's torture."
The staircase that you're walking into is just covered in cobwebs and dust, and you can see that it goes, from what you can tell, goes quite a ways down, like almost straight down in a very steep spiral.
Just kind of swat the cobwebs away with the sword. Clear a better way for everyone so they don't have to walk into cobwebs.
Okay, so as everybody's walking down these stairs, we'll say that you're all, like, you don't need to all move your token into the same spot because that's going to be annoying. We'll say that everybody's kind of in the stairwell now, and as you enter, the last person enters the stairs, the door behind starts to creep and close shut, and then you start to see a torrent of mist flying up from the lowest depths of this house, and as you're like just bathed in this mist that's absolutely completely obscuring your vision. You can't even see your hands. You're holding them up right in front of your face. You can't even see them. You start to see flashes of images, like Cole casting his spell to boost Krim's AC, and it really wasn't a light effect that happened. It was shadows. He covered Krim in shadows that danced around his body, coalesced. And then Midnight was bending down to like do her lay on hands and cure the poison from Mira, and when she did, it was like snakes moving through, and darkness and slithering forms, like a black ichor almost moving through her into Mira, that made her wake up. And then like Mira's dissonant whispers was like she heard like sounds of tortured wailing actually happening when she did it, and you're realizing that all this was happening, and that this is like some sort of a magical effect that this house has on you. It's all illusion. The children outside must have been an illusion as well. You're feeling all this sort of knowledge, all this understanding come to you in this moment of heightened perception. You're starting to feel bolder and stronger. All of a sudden, you feel like something knows you're here, and everybody
Creature
levels
in the
up.
basement. Yay!
Ooh,
Level 2.
level 2.
And you said
All right.
HP was, if you don't roll your average, it's average?
As the
Like-
mist passes and the silence kicks back in again, you can see everything again, but you now feel stronger. Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying about?
For the HP, you said if we don't roll at least average, it goes to average? So we don't have...
I thought we were
Wah-wah.
just doing average.
I didn't
Is
say
it just-
that, but if you want to do that, you can. You want to roll HP?
Just wanted to know what the HP rules are for the game.
Yeah, you just can't take max every time. If
Well,
you want to roll,
obviously.
if you want to roll, you can roll and take the minimum as the average. Yeah.
So we leveled.
Yeah,
You
level 2.
leveled up, level 2 now.
What do I
Can we take a
gain?
moment to appreciate the irony of going down a level in a house and going up in levels in our character?
That is a very nice juxtaposition.
That is pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah,
I got my song of rest. I got my song of
I
rest.
get smite and spells.
Krim gets key.
I believe my lay on hands goes up too, but I'm not sure.
I get
So
action surge.
Are spell slots restored when we level?
No.
Nah.
If you get slots, I believe you just gain
You get
slots.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go from like not being able to cast to being able to cast.
you feel like you have, as you're passing down these stairs, you feel like you have just been granted a full rest, a level up. It's like
Yes.
Oh.
something wants you to be here, and
That's
something
lovely.
something is very happy to see this happening.
Yes, that is nice.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can heal
jack of all
people.
trades now too.
That's how-
Oh, that makes me happy.
That's how you know that there was an illusion over this house before, that everything was bathed in falsehoods, and up until now you've been tricked by them, but this knowledge just suddenly came to you, has enlightened you and shown you the way. So you now feel like you are a little more confident in where you're headed. And yeah. So I don't know if now would be a good time to
To break.
take a break.
Like a short break to a level up.
Yeah, because everybody can play with their character sheets for a few minutes then.
Okay, that should be 20.
So let's do the be back soon loop. And we will be back soon, everybody.
We'll be
See you
back
soon,
after
guys.
this
Don't go
level.
anywhere.
Okay.
15
back
minutes,
stronger.
and we will be back. And stronger. All right. Talk soon. we are back. And
Leveled up.
And we're level 2 now.
Level 2.
we
We
are level
start-
Everybody
2.
do the level 2 dance.
We're
No,
100%
just me.
stronger.
I have more
Literally.
HP. Yay!
Literally 100% stronger. Okay. So now you, as you come down the stairs, you all felt that surge of adrenaline, and you're piling into this
By
hallway.
monster.
And Midnight has to move a little farther forward to let everybody down.
So the hallway's to the right, correct? Or is
well,
it down?
this is the stairwell right here.
Okay, so hallway is.
So you're kind of just in one of the hallways there.
Just
You
go
could
towards the right?
choose to be here if you want to, or to be here, or to go where Chris is down that way. You guys don't have. I'm just kind of piling you all in there so you can see the hallways a little bit
Well,
more.
I think there might be more. Whoop. Might be more this way, maybe? It's hard to see, even with torch. Torch? Where are torch? Torch. It's kind of.
Okay, so Cole, you can give me a perception check. From where
Myra,
you are.
you're stepping on my heel, Myra.
Sorry.
That's all right. Just gotta be quiet, I guess.
Yes, we definitely need to be quiet.
Midnight.
And-
Midnight. Midnight.
Whoa.
What do you
Sorry.
see?
I just noticed something.
What is it?
I see hallways.
I see a wolf.
Where?
Okay, so yeah, when you say that, Krim grabs your hand and goes, "Whoa!"
Where's the wolf?
I don't see a wolf.
Behind us.
The wolf is looking over her shoulder.
Do I see the wolf?
I don't see a wolf token in this conga line.
There is a wolf standing in the stairwell.
Ah.
Hey, who's a good boy?
Hey.
Who's a good boy? And I'm gonna use Greg. I'm going to message you about what is happening.
Ooh, secrets.
Chris and his secret
Level
powers.
2.
I will figure them out.
Whenever I use mine, I can probably just explain it through the power of Lady Ezra. Sounds like a valid enough explanation.
Okay, I sent a direct message to you, DM. Which
Not in Discord.
no, and what's it called?
Oh, that'll okay. Don't do that anymore because it blocks faces.
I don't know what that means.
It blocks our faces on the stream.
Oh, like a little thing comes up?
Yes, and it blocks someone's face, usually.
Oh, what
So
about
just
our
like
rolls? Our rolls don't block faces?
Oh, you sent
he
me a
whispered you in
whisper
roll 20.
20.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Oh.
I got
We thought you sent it through Zoom.
Which is good because you
Yeah.
can't see it on
I don't know what I'm doing. All right.
Okay, yeah, no.
You're just doing
that
crazy
works.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
That works fine. Yeah, no, you can do that. I just thought you were everybody else messaged me in
Hello,
Discord.
hello, little guy. What are you doing down here?
You can understand him.
And
You can speak wolf. It
Let's hear
sounds-
you bark.
It sounds like he's. You can speak, but he's the only one who can understand you right now.
Here, get behind me. Mira's gonna pull Krim kind of behind her and switch places with him.
Krim, I think this dog has our best interests in heart. Okay.
Whoa! Oh no!
Paul smacks a flea on his leg.
Does the wolf reply at all, or what is going on?
can the wolf reply, Greg?
Yeah,
No.
you can speak
Yeah.
in wolf.
Okay.
But
And he
only
can understand
Chris
you.
only Chris can understand you.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you'll hear Avery's. Okay, Greg, I messaged you.
Oh. Up to you. Probably just starting to.
Just starting to. Okay. Then yeah, you're gonna hear Avery's voice, and she's gonna be freaking out because she's much shorter, and it feels very weird in here. I don't know why. I feel like I'm sitting on all fours, and I'm strangely at your crotch level. This is not okay.
So you guys all hear Chris speak to the wolf. He says, "Avery, is that you? Shake your
Yes.
head. Shake your head up and down if it's you." Oh, you're such a fine breed. Look at you. Your coat is marvelous.
What coat? What do you? And she's gonna like look down, and then she's gonna start like the nervous dog panting, whining. Gonna start
Oh,
trying to like
she needs to go outside.
going in circles.
She need to go walkies.
What are you guys talking about over there? I can't see what's happening.
Oh, Avery turned into a dog.
A
She's
dog.
mean,
actually
like-
a wolf.
Do you guys mean like earlier?
No, she's right here. She's a dog. Can't you understand her?
No, I don't speak dog.
Speaking
All I hear
perfectly
is
clear
an
comment.
animal whining.
All I hear is dogs barking.
Oh, tell you what. After being on my feet for so long, my dogs are barking.
Am I a dog? I'm a dog?
Yes, you are. Here, let me hold up this mirror. You're a very pretty dog, though.
Why am I a dog? I'm not supposed to be a dog. What is happening?
I don't know. Honestly.
Didn't we already establish she was a werewolf or something?
Yeah, when we found you, you were a half dog, half woman, and so this isn't too much of a surprise for us. But
To you? To me? It's
yeah.
It's kind of surprising to me. I think I would have known if
yeah,
I was
yeah.
a werewolf.
Well, let me just sit down next to you, and we can just bark this whole thing out. We'll get through it.
Can you guys hurry up and wrap it up? We need to keep moving.
No, she's going through something emotional here. She needs to process this. She's a dog now, and she'll probably be a dog forever.
Yes, and we'll be
Forever?
trapped in here forever if we don't keep going.
Yeah, I want to follow Ezra.
Well, what if we're all turning into dogs? Shouldn't we get a handle on this?
I don't think anyone else in this group has lycanthropy, Chris.
How do you know she's a werewolf?
She was
Maybe
a werewolf
size.
when we met her. She
I mean-
was a sleeping werewolf on the ground by a piano.
Okay. Well, Midnight says that you should get over yourself, and that you're
What
a
is he
werewolf,
saying?
and you'll just have to deal with it. So
What is he saying?
Wait,
He's
let's
making barking noises. What is he saying?
Do I understand them speaking common about me?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Oh,
kind
no,
of
wait.
just like
No, you
garbled.
do. You do. You do. You understand common, yes.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You just can't speak common.
right,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So this whole entire time that I've been hearing them say this, and Chris is
Attempting to interpret.
yeah, and I'm like talking back to you in, I guess, in
Doggo.
dog bark 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 bark. So sorry, it's just funny in my head. And she's just gonna keep whining, and I guess Chris, if you're still listening, I guess you're gonna hear her mumbling
Oh,
about.
yeah, I'm totally listening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As he's checking his fantasy football teams.
I guess you'll just hear her start muttering about. Well, I guess that means I did get bit.
Oh, so you were hunting werewolves. That explains all the silver weapons and the fact that you told us that you were hunting werewolves last time we spoke.
Yes, but I didn't think I got bit.
Well, we'll have to look for bite marks or something. I mean, are you okay? Or you're not going to go feral on us and start nipping at us?
I don't think so. I am hungry, but beyond that, I think we're all hungry because I don't
All
think
right.
we've actually
I
eaten.
no, I
but
think I got something here, and
do not hand me a piece of raw meat. That I am not hungry for.
Oh,
Guys, I found some branching hallways. I think they have some rooms.
I would never, as he drops a piece of raw meat back into his bag. Yes, never do that. All right. Anyways, I think we should move on. I think Midnight found something. Can you smell really good now?
Midnight, right now you found, because you walked into that little room there, you see a blank crypt door. Like these doors have been placed in place, but they're not sealed up. They're just sort of leaning against where they will go to seal. You could move it and seal up the crypt kind of thing from where it is. And one of them is blank and no name on it. And the other one says Walter Durst. And
I think I
looks like
found where they.
it looks
ahead,
like
sorry.
it's carved quickly. The name is carved fairly quickly. Like not with the actual slab.
Like it was a rush job.
Yeah, the actual slab is very nice, and the name on it is very rough.
Guys, one of these little coffins says Walter.
No, Walter.
Walter.
Was that the name of the little boy from?
That was the name of the baby from the journal.
That's my
Oh.
brother. You hear Krim say that.
Krim? You don't have any
Walter.
brothers you told us of?
He's my brother too.
Graham,
Wait.
how old are you?
His brother is here.
Walter.
Midnight just kind of looks Myra straight in the eye and say, "What's your name?" Would she say Myra? Would she say something else?
She's
DM only
stubbornly not
knows.
answering you. Like, uh-oh. If I tell the truth, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Please hand me the bag of bones.
It looks like she's worried about. What are you worried about getting in trouble for? You
She
seem
called
nervous.
Myra her. She called Walter her brother.
Krim
Does
gives
that
you a
mean-
real evil look, Cole, when you say, "Hand me the bag of bones." He pulls it away from you and gives you a mean look.
And I use my newfound perception skills to see if I can hear her heartbeat racing.
See if she's getting nervous or something.
Yeah, advantage on that.
It's pretty neat.
All right. So, I have to do it different. Oh, that sucks. Did I do that right?
You have advantage, so you get to roll that again.
Oh, yeah.
Just roll a d20. We'll add 4 to it.
I accidentally rolled.
Oh, and that's damage. Okay. Yeah. No,
Oh,
you.
the second one got
you
it.
So
do.
19.
19. Yep, that's definite. You hear an accelerated heart rate for sure.
Then, Chris, can you still understand? Well, I'm going to assume that he can, and I'm going to tell him that.
What is it, girl? What is it?
Shh.
Do you hear something?
Oh, we have a problem.
She
What's
just
the
dropped
problem?
out.
Oh, she must have did that by accident, maybe, or her connection dropped her.
Technical issues. Let's do this for a second. We got a screen of smoke showing right now.
Oh,
She
no.
fell through. She fell through to the orange.
Pretty
No
sure.
one must know my secret.
Probably a kid hitting a button, eh? So yeah, she definitely heard an accelerated heart rate there when and she was telling you about it, Chris.
What's the
Okay.
dog barking about, Chris?
Well, she's lying. Something. What is bothering you, Mira?
Nothing. I I want to get out of here. Let's go.
Yes, and
Oh, now the whole screen is a smoke. Like
Yeah,
the whole
I
OPI.
just did that while I'm fixing this.
Oh, okay.
well,
Can they still hear
we
us,
can't
though?
we can't
Yep.
get out of here until you tell the truth. So until you do, we're just kind of stuck here. So
Mm,
it's all right. Nobody's gonna get in trouble.
are you trying to persuade me?
Oh,
Yes.
she's back.
Should you guys do some contesteds?
Guess whose baby unplugged their computer?
So do you want me to do a deception roll and him to do a persuasion roll?
Because he's trying to persuade the lady.
Greg?
Sure, yeah, that'll work. Deception versus insight.
Insight. All right. Well, even though I have a bunch of evidence to the contrary, I believe you. All right. I give up.
All right.
Midnight's just gonna kind of take the person who she assumed was Myra's hands and kind of just like look at her in the eye and say, "It's okay. Tell me your name."
Oh no, there's nothing wrong here.
Are you really Ezra?
Your brother seems to think so, as you've been calling him.
Krim is looking up at you like really wants to find out if it's true.
I follow the Lady of Ezra,
So you're not.
Guardian of the Mists.
So you're not really Ezra?
I spread the word of Ezra.
I don't think that's the same thing.
I'm like a
No.
disciple of hers.
I don't feel so good anymore, sister.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe we should just go back.
Don't you want to get out of the house?
Really scary down here.
But and she'll turn to Krim and be like, but we need to find Walter.
And Jen, as Savorie, I think Savorie, comes down there, you can see into the back of this crypt, and you see another. I guess you haven't seen the other one yet, but you see a tombstone type thing here too, a crypt door sitting. Yeah, and as you walk in there, you can read two more names on the doors. It says Rose and Thorn.
She'll yell, Chris, 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 Chris,
What is it?
Chris, Chris.
The dog's
Chris,
barking again.
Chris, Chris.
Oh wow. These doors. What is it?
They say the children's names.
Oh, by the light of Lanathor. Oh, this must be where they need to be laid to rest. Fellow adventurers. I don't even know what to address you as. Hey, we found a sepulcher for these children, these lost souls. I think if we intern the bodies here, it may give them the peace they look for.
Krim's
You'll
currently
hear
the one with the
Paul striking
bones.
Flint
What's
and
he
steel
saying?
right now?
I don't really know, but I don't know. Do you want to find Walter?
Yeah. Where's Walter? Upstairs,
I don't know.
right? He was
Myra,
supposed to be.
Krim, he should be in this little coffin labeled Walter. It's been a very long time.
Has it been? How long?
Midnight will just like nod her head and say, "We don't know, but we know the journal we found mentioning Walter and the Dursts is very, very old."
It's been forever.
Midnight, you see in there now, as you move that out of the way a little bit to get a better view, you can see into that crypt. And you see that there's some coffins there that have their stones are on them, but they're just like off to the side just a little bit, so it's you can, it's not sealed up at all.
You are gonna hear in the background flint striking on steel as Cole is trying to light a torch unsuccessfully right now.
Cole needs a torch with his special eyes.
And his glowing shield.
Yeah, you should have
Maybe,
this.
yeah. Maybe not to see, but he needs a torch.
Hit oh, not to see. Okay, I was gonna say hit refresh for your page there, Pete, and you should be able to have your vision proper.
I have my vision.
Can I just take
I'm
like
not
five?
lighting it.
Can I just take like 5 minutes and pet Savorie? I think she's a good dog and she needs pets.
The minute not the minute, but maybe the second that your hand comes towards her, she's going to be very upset about it. And she's going to be reminding you that she is not a dog. I am not a dog. You did not pet me. You do not have permission to touch me.
Okay.
And she's
Then I
getting
just
very
scratch
worked
her
up
behind
and
the
very
ears.
anxious.
Consent is
And
key, Chris. Consent is key.
You're gonna get nipped.
All right, I take those chances and I try scratching her behind the ears.
1
Okay.
point of damage.
She's gonna nip you.
Oh no, that has very bad consequences.
Ooh. Did she draw blood?
I don't know. Do I need to do a roll to hit?
I pulled my hand back, and it's like, all right, you don't want to be petted. That's fine.
So it's like kind of before the nipping happens, you just go like yoink.
Well, I imagine the ears get laid flat back and the eyes get a little bigger and the fangs come out. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. You make a good argument there. I can respect that. It's very convincing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If I got lycanthropy, would I be a blue dog?
You don't
Would
know
he be
that.
a fish dog? Would he be a fish dog?
You don't know anything about that.
I've kind
Very
of gotten us
little.
off track. What are we doing?
Here, Poochie, Poochie, Poochie.
Krim, could
Let's
you hand
open
me
up-
the bag, Krim?
Yes, I'm opening the doors. Let's get
Okay,
this
so
underway.
Midnight just asked Krim to give her the bag.
Oh, okay.
My torch flares to life.
Okay, and he hands. Midnight asked her.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at Mira and like for permission.
I would like to do an insight check on Midnight.
Do I need to roll anything?
Well, let's see what she gets, and then.
Okay.
So no.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So Mira will look at Krim and be like, "It's okay. I think she might not be Ezra, but she looks like Ezra, and I think we can trust her."
So, Krim, you can see that he's got the doll tucked in into his pouch, and he pulls the doll out and looks at it, and then hands you the bag of bones.
And then Mira will hold her hand out to Krim again.
Midnight will kind of take the bag of bones and like kind of hold it protectively in one arm while putting the shield in front of her so nothing happens to them. Is going to kind of try to like shuffle through everyone, try to trade places to get to the back where Chris said the coffins with their names were. It's like, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. And then she gets to the dog Avery and just
Greg,
kind of like
see
looks
chat,
down.
please. And
Midnight. She
destroy-
doesn't like being petted. Midnight. I tried.
I don't want to touch her. Can she understand me?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
I
of
just-
course.
I just need to get by. Excuse me.
Wait,
after-
I'm kind of blocking her a little bit. Greg, did you see chat?
Yeah.
Cole?
So Krim, you see Krim. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, you mean
I
like
have
Cole's trying to?
advantage on that.
He does.
Yes, I do.
Will I know? Will I have
Oh.
to make a contested perception? Probably, I'm assuming. Because if it's like if he's trying to take
Ooh,
something,
nat 20.
my passive actually. He rolled it twice.
He's at
Oh, there it is.
advantage.
I can
So-
attempt to perceive.
Yeah,
I think.
because you've well, he was doing this when before handing the bag off, I guess. So.
Well, she's standing right next to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. For midnight. Yeah. Then yeah. Make a perception check, I guess. Because you have the bag in your hand.
Almost. He's gonna ruin everything.
Cole starts to burn the bones in the bag.
Do we see him burning the bones?
And when that happens, Krim shakes
I
a
set
little
the
bit.
bag on fire.
Krim shakes a little bit. And then
Do I see the bag on fire in my hands or?
Yeah, no, it's definitely you've noticed it now. It's starting
As
to burn
soon
the
as I
bag.
notice that bag's on fire, I instantly dump the bag.
Okay.
They had oil on the bones, by the way.
While that happens, though,
No, she stopped you before you poured oil on the bones.
Well,
Yeah,
then
you were
I'm
doing
getting my
salt.
oil back.
Then Coral is instantly killed by 2 angry ghosts.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean-
Mira and Krim come back themselves, and you see the ghost children standing in the hallway.
Like if the bones are still on fire when I dump them out, I'm going to use my
Everyone,
pouch of water to
I think Coral is.
ignite them.
I think Coral is possessed. We need to put him down.
I point at the ghost and I said, "You killed me," and then I turn undead.
You do
Undead,
what?
you say? That sounds
turn
like
undead.
I need to I need to smite you. Because there's a 100% chance if you start looking undead, I will.
No, turn
No,
undead.
he's
He
using
makes
his
the ghost
feature
run away.
undead. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's like, was that the new feature he got? He turns undead?
Okay, so yeah,
No,
the ghosts
he makes
of the
the
children
undead,
appear
yeah.
quickly beside you
Oh
guys.
my gosh.
And then they will
Um.
corporally move while you are doing this.
All right. Well, you have fun with that. I'm just
Turn
gonna
on-
sit down next to Avery and just shrug.
Well,
You're
she's gonna
just,
be
like,
freaking
looking
out if
down
there's
at
like
herself.
fire in front of her.
Well, I
Turn
mean,
undead can destroy them.
Not at your level.
Not it. Yeah, because it scales with level, I believe, and I
If
think their
they're
CR is higher.
A CR 1.
but we're level 2. We should be able to destroy
No,
all
yeah.
undead.
CR 1/2.
It's going to
I believe their CR might be higher than that.
Rose, the girl, is going to reach out towards you, and while you're trying to do these burning the bones and such, you're gonna have to make a charisma save before you can do all of your things that you're trying to do at once.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Are you talking
And
to
at
me?
the same time as she's doing that, Thorn is going to attack you.
Greg, can I ask you like one question real quick before any initiatives happen?
So before Thorn
yeah.
hits you, Rose takes over your body. And you no longer feel like hurting anything.
Is this before the bag gets ignited or as I'm dumping
The bag
the
is
ignited
ignited.
bag?
You dumped it out
Have
on the
immunity
ground.
to possession.
Immunity to possession?
Clerics get immunity to possession?
Not really.
Okay. So yeah,
I'm
you're
a cleric. I
you're now
shouldn't be able
possessed.
to be possessed.
You're now possessed by a ghost. You have a trait about you now, and you cannot alter from this.
And meanwhile, Mira's back here and she's like looking down at herself. She's looking at her surroundings and going, "Where? How did we get here? What's going on?"
Trim's like, what? I don't know. What happened?
I
What's
and
happening?
then
well,
she'll notice that she's holding Crim's hand and be like, "Oh, sorry."
It's
I think
okay.
you two were possessed by the children that led us into the house.
Oh.
Coral has attacked them, and
Coral.
they are planning to kill him. So
So no,
As,
he's possessed. So he's not doing what he was going to do anymore. He's actually
Nope. But he's
doing the
just
opposite.
standing there. I have no idea what's going on. Let's just lay these bones to rest so we can move on with our lives.
As some extra precautions, Midnight's just gonna douse the bones in water using her water skin.
And you
Why
To
do you
try
have a
and-
water skin, Midnight? Do you even drink water?
For people who actually need it.
Oh, that's
Unlike,
thoughtful.
yeah.
Oh, for like holy water. All right. I
Can't
digress.
have my companions
All right.
die.
Let me help you with that. I'll help scoop up the bones. All right. No. Put the bone down, sweetheart. No, it's not for chewing. Not dog toy time. Come on, give it back.
So once Midnight kind of douses the bones in the water, she'll kind of pick them all up, and instead of having the shield up in the hand, she'll have like a sword in her hand and says, "No one touch the bones again," as her eyes are kind of more like red now because he's starting to seeing a pattern.
All right. Red eyes, everybody. Red eyes, warning eyes. The moon ring robot has spoken. All right.
She'll kind of start marching through and just kind of points into that room. You said that's where the coffins were?
That's where they are. The doors are labeled.
And
You
she'll
see
just
the-
kind of
I
start.
have a question.
You see the ghost of Thorn standing in front of you here, and he's saying, "Sister, in here." And he's calling towards you, Cole.
I'm not sure how I act when I'm possessed.
Not how
Do
you
I
were
get
just
to-
acting.
I
Do
think
I
you
get
would like.
You're
You would
protective
realize,
of the bones.
yeah.
You
You would realize
are-
you were brother and sister,
Yeah, you
like
are
in your
the-
head.
Currently, you are possessed by the spirit of Rose.
So you would act like Rose.
AKA how Mira's been acting for like an hour and a half.
Like defensive and protective and not trying to light the bones on fire.
Yeah, like now you're doing the exact opposite of what you were just doing, and being like, "Whoa! Put the bones out. They got to be safe."
Give me the bones. Give me the bones.
She just handed them over to Midnight to put to rest.
Oh,
Yeah, because Midnight is now in possession
guess
of
that's
the
okay.
doused
do
water
I gotta talk like a
bones.
girl too?
No, you're still got your Cole voice.
Okay.
So which one is this one?
She called me over, so I'm gonna go over there.
Rose
Or-
and Thorn are down here, A and B, or the top and bottom.
So I'm
and-
like,
There, you
So I
see,
guess
there's
she-
no coffin in there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like real place, but you see Thorn just go in and be like, "I like it in here," and he sits in the corner, starts playing
Can you ping that?
with his doll.
he went in the other one. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
so
Midnight will.
you're
yes, so
you're headed up
this
this
one's
way.
Rose's.
You want to be in here.
Okay.
So Midnight will kind of arrange Rose's bones in like a nice little order to attempt to lay them to rest here. She'll like take out a little censer and a little holy symbol. She'll pray over the bones and start trying to,
Oh, here,
exit the room.
there's an extra
This
foot
is-
in there. Let me just get that. I'll put it with the other one.
This is the little boy's bones?
This is the little girl's one
Little girl's
that I'm
bones, yeah.
currently in.
The one that's possessing you.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll take the other with
Where's my
Midnight's
teddy
permission.
bear?
I'll take the others to the other sepulcher and inter them there, and kneel down, spreading them out in a ritualistic respect, and begin to pray to Lanather for their peace.
Cole walks out of the room and then stops being possessed again. And
Then
you see
Then,
the bones of both children. Chris, you see Thorn's bones. The spirit sort of moves into the bones again, and then the spirit form disappears.
Where's my torch?
Midnight's gonna quickly close the room to the sepulcher and stand in front of it with a shield and sword in hand, barring any entry.
and
And just like assertively say, "You will not burn these bones.
They
And-
killed me,
You hear
You
like
are torturing spirits."
and then they possessed me.
Because you burned their bodies.
It's not an argument, Cole. It's a line in the sand.
You dry breathers do not understand. This cannot go on without being avenged.
And Mira says,
What kind of cleric
Cole.
tortures souls?
they're children.
If I were in the Siren Sea, they would be disposed of properly.
You're not in the Siren Sea. This is disposing of them properly. They deserve a proper burial.
This is how we bury people on land. We do not burn bones. We do not destroy the bodies. Doing that tortures the spirits worse than you can imagine.
Yeah,
Have
unless
you
they're
ever
shopkeepers.
dealt with the spirit of a pirate?
Have you dealt with the spirit of a human?
Pirates are human.
That is not a pirate. That is a small child that you have tortured
grown up to be a
twice.
pirate.
You have tortured the soul twice. You should not be a cleric.
Yes,
Ugh.
let's move on.
The ways of
So yeah,
dry
you feel
breathers
like
are so confusing.
you feel midnight. You feel a presence of like a voice in the back of your head that says like, "Thank you, Ezra." You can hear Thorn's voice.
The spirits are at rest now. Let's keep going, see what's else in here. She kind of just tries to leave the corridor.
Mira's not going to leave until Cole does.
Okay, so Chris, you see, oh geez, just jumping right in there, eh, Chris?
The eyes return to normal.
All right.
Cole is just staring Mira in the eyes like,
And Mira will look at Cole and be like, I can do this all day.
Before,
And
before.
aren't you supposed to be holding Krim's hand?
What's wrong with that? It feels nice.
Go hold his hand.
What's your passive perception there, Chris?
10.
Okay, so you don't see it. You're standing right in front of something
Fine.
that comes out and attacks you while you while you move there.
Cole turns and follows along.
Mira's going to follow closely behind.
Unfortunately,
Don't know what that thing is.
No!
you
Sorry,
have
Savorie.
been- You've been targeted, Chris. This thing's waiting for something to come right where you just walked. So it's called a grick, and I don't know if you've ever
Oh, I just know this thing's called a grick.
seen a grick before.
Yeah.
Probably ugly, like all
But
monsters.
this is what it looks like as it reaches out
Ew.
towards
Oh.
you from the alcove there.
Oh,
That looks sticky.
So
Does
I
it
think we're
Grossy
in a
gross.
brick house.
Does the grick hit?
the tentacle attack is a 19.
tentacles that
Which
don't
means
do
that-
bludgeon.
It can actually pull you in for a second attack, and that does the first one does 8 damage. The second one with its beak, oh my god, does another 8 damage.
Stop rolling well.
Yeah, that is a good roll. So that was its surprise on you. You wandered into like the one spot
Great.
where you couldn't stand in that room.
Never leave without the party.
Okay,
Are
so
we in initiative?
now
About to be,
Chris
it
is, and I will actually just make the whole party in
So
the same.
as it bites, the shadows or mists that had kind of been following Chris around react violently, exploding into icy blasts, and it takes 8 points of cold damage.
Nice.
Nice. I know what that is. Mira
I am
doesn't.
not
I know
sure,
what
but
that is.
nice.
Okay, I think I got everybody there.
Oh, yay. Got good initiative for once. So is it
Did
now
everybody?
the official round startings? Or does it go again?
I'm gonna do delete that.
Descending order? Yeah.
Okay. You hear Chris with a snapping sound, like a really loud, and then you hear.
You just hear him shout, "There's a Grick in here! I know exactly what it is!"
Throw it out the window.
I figured I'd tell you what it is because why not?
So since I
It's
hear
jumping
Chris,
out from nowhere. Yeah, go
since
ahead,
I hear
Midnight.
Chris yelling, I'll move here to try and see where he is. See in this? I need to grab the thing that's. There we go.
You guys have been hearing as you have been moving down farther, especially where you are, Chris.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
So it was coming before as well, but it's getting louder now. That sounds like a big chant is going on somewhere in this house.
Am I able to hit it if I kind of, do the little lean around the corner smack?
Yeah. You're in
Okay.
combat. Yeah.
Let's try and smack a thing, because I don't know what that is, and it's creepy and gross and needs to die.
Oh yeah. That's a hit.
And that would be Midnight's turn.
Okay. So Mira sees Midnight dash off, figures there's trouble. She'll pull out her rapier along with her crossbow. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she can't reach with the rapier, so she'll shoot the Grick.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Definitely.
7 piercing.
Nice.
Boom. It's not looking so good anymore. Was that a regular crossbow bolt?
Yeah.
Crim. Oh wait.
Oops, sorry, ignore
Yes.
that.
So Crim's gonna run in 10, 15, 20. I think he has 30.
I think he's 40 since he's monk, correct?
Over 35. So he can get
35.
there. And he is going to get there and do his quarterstaff attack.
He gone bonk.
Boom. And since it's... That's a hit. And...
So there's one-handed damage and two-handed damage. That one-handed damage looks better.
Unfortunately, it was two-handed, but...
Oh no!
Yeah, so it's two-handed, but it ends up getting a chunk out of it. But he has another bonus attack, so he'll do that
Yay.
with his talons. Unarmed strike. Oh, that was so close.
That is not a bonk.
It is not a bonk. Bull, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20. And then I'm going to use my crossbow on that thing.
You come into the room and you see what everybody's...
Swiping
Assuming
at.
Mira doesn't mind.
I'm fine as long as you leave the kids alone.
And I missed. I assume. 12.
12 is a miss. Just gonna
Okay, and
confirm that. Yeah.
and that is my turn.
Okay. Grick, you're up.
Grick,
That's
give
you!
a snip.
Oh wait.
It's like, oh wait, that's me.
Hey guys, I'm Grick.
Wait, was this an NPC?
So
So you come down here for a little snack.
he'll do his multi attack as well on Chris again.
Disgusting.
And the first one hits.
Even more disgusting.
Is he still standing? 6 damage. 6 slashing.
Wait, what's its AC? I mean, not its AC, but what's its dexterity?
It's dexterity?
Yeah, because I have
It's-
+2 to my mod. And we rolled the exact same number.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, for initiative.
Yeah, for initiative, since it's a dead tie.
Oh, it's
Isn't
plus
there like
2.
a
Plus 2 dex.
Well, I have plus 2 as well, but since my name starts with a C, I should start before it.
Okay, you know what? I just because. Yeah, you know what?
because we don't want to
Can
get
you
hit.
manually switch them?
I will let you go ahead. Go. You
Okay,
can go before.
I'm going to
the-
take the disengage,
But
and then
if
I'm going to
it-
move back.
If you miss, oh, okay.
You disengage and yeets.
I was gonna say if you miss, then that counts as a roll then. But
Excellent. I was going to ask you to move next turn anyway.
okay, so the Grick is gonna come out of its hiding hole and make an attack at.
Where's Darve? Oh, she's okay.
And she's at the bottom of the
It
order.
sure doesn't like the look of Midnight, but so it's gonna choose something a little more fleshy, and might as well attack Krim because he's not here to defend himself.
14?
That is a miss. Krim's
It's like he's a monk. That's a
Krim-
miss.
Krim just flaps up a little bit. Does
He
a-
just like flaps
big-
his wings all over the place. Kya!
yeah, pokes through the eye with a feather. All right, that's the Grick's turn, and Avery, Savorie.
Savorie.
She's still freaking out being in not her normal form. So she's gonna come up here as far as she can come. And she's probably just gonna hold her action in case anything comes her way. She's kind of freaked out, so it seems like you guys got everything under control for the most part.
Okay.
Top of
Midnight.
the round. Top of the round with flanking. Yay.
Midnight's up. This thing's
Midnight
not
wanna
looking so good.
destroy.
It's slopping around on tentacles that aren't able to hold itself up, and as it does, you chop the tentacles up from underneath it, and it falls on the ground. Its beak is still moving, but it's slowing down, and eventually the gurgle stops. The Grick is no more.
That was gross.
The Grick is bricked.
What
That's
what
funny.
kind of food source would a Grick be considered?
Is it plant or meat?
It's calamari. You see, Cole, I've had extensive experience with Gricks, and that's why I knew exactly what it was. They are indeed related to sea creatures, squids, I believe, and it's unusual for one to be in a basement like this, but I mean, we've seen nothing but surprises so far, so I think it could make good eating.
I was
Yeah, so-
asking because I do eat seafood.
This looks like something that you might have wanted to eat if it wasn't in a basement full of dust and cobwebs for what could be hundreds of years.
All right. Do we still hear that chanting?
Yep, it still comes around every once in a while.
Can
You're
I tell
starting-
where it's coming from?
Yeah, can I use my keen hearing?
Yeah, from down this way.
All right, guys. I think we're headed in the right direction, but also towards danger. What do you say we get?
One thing you guys did notice that at this point that you wouldn't have seen immediately. You're standing in the room that is on your picture right now, actually.
Mhm.
And on that table where the skeleton is
Raven
slumped
Queen.
against,
Renee.
on that table where the skeleton is dumped against, you see a book, and it looks like a log book of some kind.
Oh.
And as you thumb through it, I guess Mira, you're there, and Cole, you're there, so you guys can see. It has a whole bunch of descriptions on like people's names, and then where they're from, and then so it says like Morgan Jovenale decapitation, Felicia Wright stretched with the rack, Baythorn Stonefist 1,000 cuts, Irvine Wimplefoot spiked through the heart, and just keeps going on and on and on.
This is brutal.
can you ping where she's at? She's right here.
Mm-hmm. I think some really bad things happened here, which I know we kind of knew from the journal, but
Yeah, the wife was murdering people.
yeah, it's a little strange because it's very well documented. Almost, I don't know, almost experimental.
Were they making something out of the bodies?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it is, it sounds like we must put a stop to whatever's in the basement, maybe, to let us out.
Avery,
I mean,
currently, can you give me a perception check with advantage?
Pleasure.
Meanwhile, Cole whispers under his breath, "Burned bones can't be raised."
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
a
That's
dirty
just
20.
16.
30, 20. Okay, yeah. So you can smell that the air's a little cleaner this way than it is this way. It smells very foul down this hallway here.
Can Chris, again, just going to assume that Chris can still hear. And, well, she's going to start whining and going like this way. But so you guys are going to hear her whining and trying to start heading this way. And she's going to tell Chris, it smells much better up here. Whatever is down, it smells much better this way. Whatever is down in that door, it's just like everything else in this cursed house. It's awful. I'm sure it's nothing good.
Savorie says to go this way.
Isn't that opposite the way of the chanting?
Yeah.
Well, I trust her nose,
Well-
so I'll follow her.
I mean, we haven't tested to see if putting the children to rest would let us out, and I'm all about getting out of here. I don't know about you guys.
We already put him to rest.
I don't really want to be tortured to death by angry ghosts that sacrifice people.
As far as you can
What
tell,
are
you've done
you
what you can.
suggesting?
I'm suggesting we follow Savorie.
So we
I agree
test
with
one
you.
way. If that doesn't provide anything, we go the other way.
All right, Savorie, I'll follow you. Go ahead and lead the way.
Okay, then I'll start going this way. But it's more of like an anxious, like I just want to get out of here kind of thing. It may not be, yeah.
Okay, so as you go up those stairs there,
Okay.
there's a little short staircase that goes up.
Mhm.
And yeah, when you get to the top here, you have a T intersection you can choose from. You hear the chanting down here again. But you see there's absolutely no footprints in this hallway. Your perception.
And it still smells better heading this way.
Oh, there's no bad smells. There's not really that many bad smells coming from this side compared to the staircase where the chanting is. Yeah.
Okay, and she's gonna keep coming.
Miro's following behind.
Still following.
Chris, are you coming or not?
Yes.
Torch.
And she's gonna get down here and she's gonna do like another like sniff in the air. See if there's anything weird coming from this room or
Well, there's that well there. It looks like at the bottom of it looks like there's probably some still water at this point. It hasn't been pulled up or anything in a long time, but there's a bucket sitting in the water, all rotted out. There's a bunch of little side rooms that must be sort of like beds for people that stay here. You're assuming probably these cultists you've heard of, this cult. Maybe they have rooms down here. Who knows? It's hard to
Okay.
make it
Hey,
out.
maybe we should take a moment to turn over these rooms, see if there's anything valuable here.
Yeah, I mean,
She's gonna be pacing
Mira's
back
gonna
and
be
forth.
looking all the rooms to see if maybe there's another secret staircase anywhere out of here. She's just looking for an exit.
Each
Oh,
one
well,
of
Big Knight's
these,
gonna be looking the same. See if there's an exit through any of these rooms.
as far as you can tell, there's no exits down here, but it looks like people were staying down here. The mattresses are rotted out, and the chests are fairly decayed, but there are chests that are in each of these rooms.
I open the one in the room I'm standing in.
Okay, you find that it is locked.
I smash it with my mace.
You got some rage to work out. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm like, wham, 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 kill the kids. Wham, wham, wham.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, I got to roll? Okay.
Yeah, why not? You're attacking something.
It's my whalebone mace.
Let's see if you actually hit
so
the thing.
close to a 17.
That hits it enough that, yeah, this chest. Oh, no, never mind.
It's a 6.
Yeah, so Cole's having a fun time. He'll eventually get in there. Anybody else
Bash in the
opening a
floor.
chest?
Yeah, Mira will go ahead and open this one, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe there's something useful.
It's locked if you have thieves' tools or an attack, and you can get in. Depending on how
Rolls
hard.
are a thud.
Mira will try to cut off the lock or pry the lock open with her rapier.
Okay. Basically, just don't roll really badly.
All right, what am I rolling? Sorry.
Attack, I think.
An attack with the rapier?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay.
Gets right in there. In that room there, you find 11 gold and 60 silver pieces in a pouch that's made of human skin.
That's gross.
Can I tell that it's made of human skin?
Well,
Does it
you
feel like your
can't
skin?
tell, but yeah, you can guess.
I'll just leave that there.
Human leather.
Yeah, so pretty sure.
Take the money, leave the pouch.
I'm. If you want to take the money, go through. You can have at it.
I think Midnight will try to see what's in this chest here by bonking it open.
Okay, as you do that, Cole, you finally get into yours, and it's a black leather eye patch with a little gem in the middle of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You found a black eye patch with a little gem in the middle of it. The gem kind of looks like a skull. It's kind of shaped like a skull. And Midnight, you definitely get in. Which one are you at again? E?
The one...
It's got a silver short sword.
Oh, that's neat. I'll take that then, since it's silvered.
Yeah. Fun.
Add one short sword, because that could come in handy.
As you see that pull out there, Avery, you take a step back.
Oh, short.
I do what now, sorry?
You take a step
She
back because
just
they pulled out a silver
silvered
sword.
Silvered sword.
Oh. Yeah. So she's already, so yeah. Chris was like trying to get her to calm down, and she did like the nervous like dog, like sitting and then getting up and pacing, and now she's just back to pacing. I mean, trying to...
Mirror will turn to Chris and be like, "Is she okay?"
No, I'm
just
not
nervous.
okay. But all you hear is dog.
She's really nervous. She's telling me she's not okay. She really wants to get out of here.
Midnight just kind of turns around with the silver blade and says, like, what's going on?
I think we need to try to get out of here. Avery's getting really nervous, and that makes me nervous because
You would be nervous if you were a dog and you didn't know it. Again, all you hear is
she's
dog.
not a dog.
Yeah, I was just going to say, didn't she say she's not a dog?
Well, I think that might have been as much news to her. I think we might have been less surprised by that news than she was. All right. I didn't find any exits, and I just found creepy things that I don't want to take with me. So unfortunately, and she'll kind of look at Avery, I think we need to go follow the chanting.
Do you want me
Krem's going
guys
to notice that nobody went up to this room, and he's going to try to open that chest.
Do you guys want me to attempt to sense the evil that's down here again, since we're closer?
I
Maybe I
can
could get more
smell the
precise?
evil.
I
Yeah.
think that if you can you determine what type of evil we would be doing if you do that?
Let me look at the thing again.
I'm guessing ghosts.
You know the type, yes. I will know if it's a type of evil. I should know.
I mean, it might be helpful to know what we're probably going to be facing. I really don't want to, but yeah, it'd probably be helpful.
You're not gonna like it.
Midnight will briefly have a little white glow as she's using her divine sense to try to see where and what type of evil is down here with us.
Where normally she would have a white glow, she was expecting a white glow.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually more of a shrouded figures of shadow mixed with the light. And you see things passing by that, you know, it's playing with your imagination and with your very soul because you're like affected by this magic when you do it. It's definitely feels off. And what's the range on that?
60 feet?
60 feet. So yeah, you definitely feel below you, another level below you, there is serious evil. And then let me measure.
Yeah, celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet.
And so yeah, you do feel a presence from the back area where the where that smell was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely feel there is an undead presence down that way.
Now go, okay, one level below us is a lot of evil, and down that corridor that we didn't go, there is an undead presence.
Okay. Mira will turn to the rest of the group. I mean, do you guys think taking care of the big evil will let us out, or do we need to clear the whole house?
It might be the big evil, and the smaller evils are just manifested from it.
So do you think we should just head down, find the stairs down?
I think it might be by the stairs down, since we heard the chanting coming from that hallway.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think?
I think there's only one way to go, and that's forward.
Cole is going to be looking in the well to see if there's anything in there, Greg.
Yeah, there's nothing in the well, nothing moving. Do you have the eye patch on?
No, I don't. I can't metagame, so no. I don't think Cole would trust the eye patch at this point.
Well, let's try to find the stairs down. I'm constantly walking into danger, but that's fine, she's murmuring again.
This entire house is danger.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Nice.
so we continue to follow Lavre.
Oh, I was gonna go towards where I was sensing the stuff. Because
All right.
Savorie looks like she's...
Does she seem to be going the same way? Well, does her senses seem to be coming the same way that the bad smell was coming from?
Yes. Because I did detect a singular, or like an undead presence coming down the
Right.
smell bad hallway, and that's kind of where we have to go,
Right.
it seems.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Right.
She's just gonna keep on whining. And
Okay.
She's gonna
So
stay towards
we're
the
gonna
back.
follow this out, and we're gonna find this heart
was-
of evil.
It was
And I
this
think
way, right?
Yeah.
The
if we take
chanting?
care
Yeah,
of it,
so
it should be our
there's-
way out.
There's a hallway there that what's your passive perception?
12.
Yeah, so you don't see much going on here, but you remembered. Nope, you don't, because that was a wolf.
That's fine.
Wolf didn't tell you anything.
She's gonna pull herself together, and she's gonna be saying, "Okay, you can help. You can do this. You can make the best of the situation." And she'll start leading back the way that she smelled, if that's more helpful.
Like, try to lead the group.
Yeah.
Make way for the wolf lady.
Okay, so as you're right there, your passive perception's high enough that you see in front of you there is a trap on the floor.
This in here.
right here, there's a trap on the floor. And so you can get around it by, nimbly walking around.
And like do like a cool wolf jump over it.
If you hadn't done that, Midnight was going to fall into a spike pit.
Cool.
no.
Well, then she's gonna do.
So you could do like the wolf jump off the edge, like the
exactly.
Matrix. Yeah,
Yep.
Matrix wolf.
Yeah.
Like do a little
Parkour.
kind of like do a little bounce off the wall onto the other side of it.
Wolf parkour.
Right.
And I will just kind of just see that the wolf Savorie kind of avoided a spot in the floor and will do the same.
While they were searching the room, could I have taken a short rest?
Yeah.
You would have had, because that's about 10
There's
minutes.
beds in
So
there.
yeah. Manny will kind of say, watch this area. The wolf didn't like it.
So
Try
this
not
one
to
right
hit it.
here.
Yeah, try not to hit that. The wolf didn't like it.
All right. Well, I can't go anywhere until you guys move.
Keep going, Savorie. We
So
need
when
more
you
room.
passed by that corner there,
Do I need to make like an athletics check or something to jump over it?
No, but you do need to make a stealth check.
A stealth check. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
$13.
Okay. Doesn't get any bonus, so that is good enough.
That's
You're-
nerve-wracking. All right. All right, so she'll jump over there. All right, she'll turn back to Chris, and I don't know if you heard, but don't step there. Wait until I move forward and then step where I am.
All right, thank you.
Well, technically, it's where you're standing that's bad, but
Oh.
yeah, I'll let that one pass because you guys
Is it
single
safe for
file.
me to keep moving?
Yeah, no, you guys have figured out how to not set off the trap by based on what the wolf did. So if you follow the leader, you're
Follow
good.
the wolf.
Yeah. And so you can, as everybody goes down, I think the only person who's going to notice is going to be Prim. Because his passive perception is so high. So everybody gets down a little bit more, I guess. Here, I'll do that.
Relaying the information of don't touch this tile.
Yeah, exactly. You guys can move through there too. But when Krim gets to here, assuming you're following them, Chris,
Yep.
he notices down the hall that there is, he says, "Oh, shh," and he points down the hall behind you guys, and he sees an undead creature lurking the hallway down on the end.
My senses are accurate.
It's, he says it looks very, very dead.
Let's
Let's you.
try to be quiet and just not draw its attention.
Okay.
Are we all gonna have to do stealth checks, or please no?
We're already past that area.
I've
Please
kind
no.
of let you guys go past there without having to, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's.
It's undead.
right.
It's dumb. It's
I don't
fine.
have to actually copy them. It's right here.
Maybe its ears are rotted so it can't hear us.
Yeah, its eardrums are completely exploded.
Yeah, you might disappear for 1 second, but then
Mm-hmm.
you'll come back again.
There we are. I gotta probably produce a new torch token.
I'll bring one in for you. Here. You're gonna move there. You're gonna move there. You move there.
Into this
There.
new room.
Boom, boom.
Can you shift ping so I can find us? Thank you.
Okay, so as you come down to this room here, you snuck past something very creepy upstairs, and you're happy to not have to have fought it. And so in this, the ghostly chanting that you guys have been hearing is a lot louder now. You're starting to be able to even make it out. He is ancient. He is the land. And so this ghostly chant seems to emanate from through this open gate here. And basically there's a 20-foot-ish room here with little alcoves. And you see in each of these alcoves, it seems to be that there's like a relic or a treasure or something placed, like spiritually placed. You can, the coal actually, you would notice that it seems to be, a religious placement of artifacts.
I'm not in there yet.
Well, when you are in there.
Which one looks the most valuable?
Were any of them consecrated or desecrated? Because the divine sense would have been able to pick that up on the items if they were.
No, you see. Well, I'll just outline what all the items are. I guess there's a large mummified bird claw with like sharp talons, and it looks like an Aarakocra hand.
Or Crim.
It's on a loop of rope, and it could be used as like a necklace or a wrist thing or something like that. There's a knife carved from human bone. There's a dagger with a green piece of glass cut into it to look like a gem set into the pommel. There's an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made of a Nothic's eye. There's a cloak made from stitched human skin. There's a desiccated frog lashed to a stick. Looks important. A clear glass jar full of dried bat guano. A taxidermy figure of a raven with its wings ripped off. A 6-inch tall wooden suit of armor that looks exactly like Midnight. An iron pendant adorned with a devil's face. A shrunken, shriveled head. Actually, dozens of shrunken, shriveled heads that are bat heads hanging together on a small rope. And a small wooden coffer containing dire wolf's tongue. What looks to be a dire wolf's tongue.
Neat.
And there is a jug that looks very interesting. Give me an Arcana check. Anybody who is magical based.
I can try. It's not going to be great, but I can try.
Good enough.
It's average.
Good enough. Oh yeah, Avery knows. And Midnight has a pretty good idea. That's a jug of alchemy.
Oh.
Pretty
Wow.
jug.
And so down
Pretty
this
sure that's a magical item.
down this area here, there's a grate that you can see is sort of stopping this water from like debris and stuff from going through. It's like basically if there's any water, it runs down into here, and there's like a portcullis on the end of it. And there's also another way down into this labyrinth over here.
Midnight will point out the armor and just exclaim, "Why does every suit of armor in this place look like me?" And then she'll also point out the jug and
Well,
that's
they're just well made.
valuable. She'll point out then and say, "That's a jug of alchemy."
Right. Mira's also kind of interested in that dagger with the green gem carved into it.
Okay.
I
I'm
don't know.
going to show that to players. Boom.
The
So you
alchemy
can-
jug.
Yeah. Should be able to read on
Consideration
that now.
is
Very.
very high for this item.
You know about it because you rolled high enough, and so does Savorie. You know what? You can explain it to them what it is. But the green gem dagger seems to be just a dagger. It's a glass. It's a piece of glass that, like a fake gem.
All right. I think it's definitely worth coming back for that, but I hesitate to remove it right now.
Did we remove the jug?
That's what I'm saying.
Midnight's highly considering because, a good chunk of us know what it does.
Crim's already picked up the Aarakocra hand, and he's like trying to,
Does anything happen as he removes it from the pedestal?
No. He's playing with it, trying to put it around his neck, maybe.
Well,
Right.
it seems safe to remove the objects. Nothing has happened.
All right.
Krim, that seems a little macabre for you there, Krim.
Does it?
Yes, because that would be like me wearing a human hand around my neck.
He takes
Midnight
the thing off for a second, and he hands it off to you then.
And I will
Good point.
kind of go to the jug of alchemy and, pick it up.
Do you have a
I was
human
gonna
hand?
check for tracks first.
I'll wear that.
Traps first.
I mean, if you say wait before like midnight
Wait.
gets to.
Wait, let me check it to make sure there's nothing that could go off.
And I kind of just retreats her hand from the handle. It's like, okay. Just backs
All
up
right,
for
I would like to
Myra
check the pedestal with the alchemy jug for traps.
And after you roll, I will tell you what you find.
Investigation, right?
Yeah,
Should be.
exactly. Perfect. Absolutely no traps.
All right.
It's safe.
I think so.
Midnight will kinda-
you kind of you see that this is sort of like a place where these items might be stored.
Like a storage
This doesn't
room.
look like it looks like a holy storage room. It doesn't look like this is a room that they would do anything with these in, but they're being stored here for now.
Midnight's
Okay.
gonna take the jug and put it in her bag. We could use this later. It could help you guys stay I guess refreshed. This should be the term. It can produce many types of liquids.
All right, that seems like something worth holding on to.
And she'll just put
Probably-
it in her pack.
Not like the ghosts need it.
They're probably all useful in some sort of way, she says.
Yeah, Cole
Savorie
is
says to
taking off.
Chris.
Cole is taking off his backpack and saying, "I say we grab everything and just I can carry it, and maybe we'll need this stuff to get out."
Crim's already shoving stuff in there.
Midnight kind of just wants to look at the armor and just try to see any comparisons with her.
Yeah, no, it looks very similar to you. And actually, you see on the bottom, it's like a suit of armor that's standing on a little pedestal. And you see on the bottom, it says, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky.
Noblinsky?
Is no fun, comma, is no Blinsky. Blinsky.
Blinsky.
And where is this at?
In front of the suit of armor that looks like me.
On the base of the suit of armor on the bottom of it. It's like a
Like
toy,
a maker's mark.
It's like a toy suit of armor.
Prim, do any of these have inscriptions that you're grabbing?
I didn't read them. No, I don't think so.
Can I see one and take a look at it?
Yeah, there's nothing else that's really
Okay.
written on or anything like that.
Whatever Prim didn't grab or someone else didn't grab, I'll be shoving in my backpack just in case we need it later.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good idea.
Just in case you need a cape of
Copy
human
and pasting
skin.
what the jug can do. we are greedy people who see things that are shiny and we take.
Cape of human skin, who can resist?
I wouldn't.
Oh,
want
I
that,
don't
'cause that's
take
just
that.
gross.
I hope Krim got that because that's
If
No,
Krim
too
that's
close
that's
to
definitely in
necromancy.
your backpack. He put that in there right away.
That's too close to necromancy.
A lot of this stuff is.
Is a lot of the stuff is very necromancy.
Except the alchemy
Mirror doesn't
jug.
go near it. Mm-mm.
The alchemy jug's probably like the safest item in this room.
Well, they've been
So they
doing that.
thought.
Everett's been down here, like just keeping an ear out, an eye out, a nose
Right.
out.
Is
And you
someone
said this
following the
entrance
wolf?
down here was covered by like a tall grate that we can't pass?
It's like a slide down that you would do if you wanted to go down that way. It would be like a slide, and it would be maybe like a 15-foot at the most slide down.
Hey,
But it's more like just a gradual slope. Actually, it's not 15 feet. But you
Chris.
could probably get back up. But it's like slick with moss, and there's a portcullis at the bottom, like a iron bar door.
And it looks very watery. And how high's the water look down there? If I can tell.
Probably from what you could guess, it's hard to tell. It's all black and murky, but
It could be deep, it could be not.
it doesn't look like it would be deep. But it's at least a foot.
And I will kind of continue on where the others are gathering.
Chris,
Yes?
you're a little pale skinned there. I think this cloak would probably match your skin tone. It'd look good on you. Here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, there's a few faces in this. I don't think this would really do much to keep the wind at bay.
Oh, that's just to keep people from sneaking up on you.
Ah, well, that's very considerate of you.
It's actually you attune to the item and you find out it's a cape of boy bands. It's got
Boy bands.
it's got the souls of 5 different
In
singers.
sync.
Yeah, they're all in sync with each other now. No, it's just a skin cape.
Well, that's thoughtful of you. I appreciate the effort it took you to think of this. Anything else?
Yeah, I would like to ask you a question.
Right.
I was wondering if you could maybe explain to me why you humans or dry breathers, whatever you people are, why do you not burn the bones of the dead so that they cannot be raised again?
Some do, some don't. What we had here was just a situation where the spirits did not want that to happen, and since they had such a strong footing on this plane, I think they made a good argument.
Midnight will kind of just turn around and say, because it's literal torture of the soul.
Only until they're totally gone.
I'm glad this is a good discussion.
If it doesn't hurt, it's not helping.
Midnight's kind of just going to ignore him at this point, just keep walking.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Mira's gonna come up to Avery, even though she can't understand anything Avery says, and she'll be like, "What's down here? What do you smell?"
18 perception check.
So yeah, you definitely smell as you. This is really dusty, cobwebs everywhere, and you're hearing Krim walk along what sounds like crunching. And then Krim starts to realize what he's walking on too. It's not just like old dirt or anything. He's walking on piles of bones. Quite a few bones are sitting in this hallway, and these look like cells with piles of bones inside of them as well. Looks like possibly even hundreds of corpses have been brought
Guess we know where they
through
kept the people.
There's so
guys.
much death here.
Yeah. Said
Do you
Krim.
see a way out of the room, or is that just a dead end?
And as you say that, Krim's
Yep.
like, "Oh, you mean like there?" With his passive
That's
perception.
a perception.
I need everyone else to enter the room. Because
And
the rest of us
so-
are stuck in
Sorry.
the hallway.
He points out to what looks like a piece of stone wall that can move.
Oh, that's Stonewall.
And as the wall moves over, as you push through that doorway, you come out into another room here. And this is that room that you could see through midnight. If you guys want to move down here. And move
I end up
into,
putting my torch.
I'll put the torch tree.
There we go.
So yeah, you see that there's a sort of a pool here around what looks to be maybe an altar of sorts.
How deep does the pool look?
Oh yeah, background change. But basement too.
You are now in basement 2, exactly. So the chanting stops as you move into this room. All of a sudden, it's quiet again for the first time in a long time. And the smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics in this room. You can hear yourself breathing if you're a perceptive enough wolf. And featureless stone pillars are supporting the ceiling. And a breach in the west wall, which we all know is south, right? Leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse and moss and stuff. Maybe even body parts in there. Murky water covers most of the floor, and stairs lead up to the dry stone ledges that are hugging walls. So basically just this perimeter. And there's rusty chains with shackles dangling from the ceiling directly above the stone altar. And the altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and stained with dry blood.
Sounds like that needs to be bonked real hard.
Yeah.
As you get
and what's
closer now,
this
you can
over
see
here?
the water. The water is about 2 feet deep now, as you can see. There is
So,
a
crank?
there's a crank on the wall here, yeah, and you can only assume it's connected to that gate.
Do we see anything on the other
Sounds like
side?
that might be the easier way out.
Anything on the other side of what?
I mean,
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that was the way I saw into the room. There's
Yeah,
little
it's
portcullis
like a-
over here.
And it's a 15-foot drop, so we'd have to go up it, and I don't think that's gonna.
It's not
happen.
15 feet. It's probably about like
It's a
5 or
slope.
6,
Mhm.
5 or 6
Like,
feet.
it's a
of
slope that you can
sloped
get
moss.
up. It's just going to take a bit.
I'm gonna take a rock and just throw it in the water. See if anything comes up.
No, seems
Just
to be
plunk.
still water. It's like the first time that anything has moved this water in a long time. It's sort of sludgy water, in a way. It's all brackish and not something that looks appetizing to Cole to swim in.
Well, I guess this is what progress looks like. Do we see a source from the chanting?
The chanting stopped when we
The
see ends to the
chanting's
room, I think.
abruptly stopped. Yeah.
But we don't see like stands
Anything.
or anything that could have been producing it.
No.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go over here and take a look at this altar in the middle.
In the water?
Solution through the water.
Yeah, it didn't look too deep, right? I threw a
He said it
rock
was
in
about
there.
a foot.
You said
Foot or
it was
two.
about 2 feet.
Yeah, 2 feet. So if you're taller than 2 feet, you can walk through it.
As you step onto the altar, you hear the chanting continue.
Midnight's going to walk towards the altar as well.
Do you guys hear chanting? I hear chanting.
No.
One must die.
Samir's
It
kind of on the
repeats
edge of
over
the
and over
steps
again.
here.
You
I
see
did my time.
you see shadowy figures. There's 13 apparitions that sort of float around, appear around the room, in the perimeter around the room, right beside you guys, even on the wall there. And they're flickering in the torchlight like they're not really there. Each one of them is like a black-robed individual, and they all keep chanting, "One must die."
Well, we've had 2 die, so I think we're good on that.
Who must die?
Keep saying one must die.
Who is the one?
I'm not sure it discriminates against who dies, but I don't think we should, sacrifice ourselves to creepy chanting on
Is
an
there-
altar.
Midnight, do you see anything on this altar here?
See anything?
Yes, on this island altar. Is there any magical, ritual, religious?
I think that would be a check because divine sense does not work like that. And I would have to use another charge if I wanted to detect anything.
Could do a religion check.
I could. I guess I shall do a religion check for any religious objects and symbolisms. on the
Okay.
altar and the pedestal, or at least try to.
Yeah, even with that, you can put together between the chanting and your knowledge right now. You've seen, with lighter magic, you've seen where, a little bit of a sacrifice is given for the benefit to be done. So you think that with their chanting, it's saying, they're asking for the sacrifice to be an individual.
So Midnight will
The
just
one
say,
must die.
One must die.
Midnight will say, well, it seems to get whatever benefits they were attempting to achieve down here, someone has to die. And I'm
Grim.
not sure I want those benefits, whatever they may be.
While y'all are discussing that, I'm gonna pull out a seaweed food bar, all plant, and see if the wolf wants to eat it.
She's gonna come up, and you're gonna notice that she's been getting just more and more anxious. And she'll come up to you, and she's going to attack you.
I'm trying to feed her.
Looks
How
like she
rude.
transformed again.
You dry breathers are so rude.
And as you are trying to feed her right in front of you, you see that she's actually turned from a wolf into a human wolf hybrid.
Don't
And-
bite the hand that feeds you, bad dog.
So what did you do there? Jen, you could
13?
probably shift and then double click on your token.
Okay, what?
And then it pops up your character sheet. And you can click on stuff in the character sheet to do it, instead of rolling 20s if you want.
Well, because it's different than the Savorie character.
And that token's linked to Savorie. I'm assuming it's a different
That makes
ability than
sense.
what Savorie has on
Well, I
her
can-
sheet.
Oh no, this is the one. You're a werewolf.
Right. So yeah, her attacks and everything are going to be different than Savorie's because I didn't make Savorie as like a werewolf character, which I guess I should
Right.
have.
Right, so you can double, like if you left click or shift and double click, then you can pull up the character sheet for the werewolf that you are. And that's
Oh,
muted, Jen.
okay, there it goes.
now you can just click on individual things to attack or whatever, right?
Got it. Okay, cool. Then yeah.
How could you, Jen? She'll roll 20s.
Oh, a 5.
That
That's a
one
1.
says no, but that 19 says yes.
So you
Okay,
gotta-
seeing the transformation, I'll yell at Avray. Avray, are you still you? Are you?
So how much damage
She
do I
doesn't
take?
respond to you.
Jen, you gotta do one more, because you could do one bite and one claw or spear, depending on what your...
Well, I did the Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you have to roll one more claw or spear.
Yeah, do your claw attack, I guess, because you
I see two
haven't been
attacks.
carrying a spear.
There's
So
3.
yeah, both of your vicious jaunts out towards Cold Mist somehow. Cole's AC, your
Well, wait, there are 2. I see 3 rolled.
Right.
One
Yeah, the
missed,
second one is a
hit, one
double
missed.
bite.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bite. Oh,
You only get one bite, so. Okay,
Oh.
so
miss.
Phew.
so yeah,
Yeah.
that happened.
Hey, what are you doing?
And she's gonna keep
Paul's
going after you.
expression is like,
Yeah. She's gonna keep going after you.
Initiative.
And we are in initiative.
Oh, all high rolls except the last 2.
I think that's everybody, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, one must die. You hear them chanting still. One must die. They might be even getting a little more excited.
It is Chris's turn.
Chris, you're
Okay.
up.
Shout out. It's not her anymore. Something's happened. And I guess I'll shoot with the crossbow. And these are magical bolts.
So it's a +1 property.
Yeah, I've already added it.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
that ends my turn.
So you get shot, Jen. Feeling a little bit of pain there. But still up and at him. And Mira's up.
It should be 58. The green one's hit points, right?
Yes.
Okay. 58.
Well, -8.
Well, yeah.
It's a +1 magical.
Oh, you changed it? Oh,
I
did you
did.
change it? Oh.
I did. I was a little faster than you. It's okay.
Okay, sorry.
Not a big deal. Mira.
Mira? Did she disconnect?
Oh, you're muted.
You're muted. You might want to.
Damn it. Sorry, guys. So Mira will turn to Chris. This is the third time I've said this now, by the way. Mira will turn to Chris and say, you don't know that. It's possible that she's just scared. And she'll be like, she'll turn to Savorie and be like, Savorie, stop. You don't need to attack us. We're not going to hurt you. And cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Wisdom
So
saves.
Savorie needs to make a wisdom save.
Guessing DC 13?
You do it with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. So,
She gets advantage.
yeah.
Wisdom save at advantage.
So do I just hit wisdom here, I guess?
Yep,
Okay.
just click the word wisdom. Well, that's probably...
It already rolls at advantage on NPC sheets.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So the 13?
Does the 13
that
pass?
meets it.
So that passes.
Yeah.
So you shake it off.
And still keeps going after Cole.
Is that that's the last thing you can do, Mira?
I mean, yeah.
All right.
Unless I want to give somebody inspiration.
Avery's... Savorie.
Alright.
We're getting there.
Yeah. Is it automatically? No, it just tells what it is. Okay. So one bite and one claw.
The claw hits, I believe.
Yeah, so Cole, you are slashed with wolf claws for 4 damage.
As long as he doesn't get bit.
Oh, scratching won't do it?
Looks like it has to be a bite according to that.
Mm-hmm.
Stat Savorie's turn.
I no longer have... Oh, never mind. It came up now.
Yeah, that's Everett's
That's the
turn.
turn, yeah. Midnight's up.
Midnight will shout, "Don't kill her. That's what the spirits want us to do. Restrain her instead." And Midnight's gonna use her movement to get behind Savorie, since that's just enough. And do I still is going to attempt to grapple Savorie. So
Okay.
contested strength checks, I believe. I hate NPC sheets. I can try. Almost.
So she wiggles out.
Let me see if I have a bonus action. Not that I want to use, and that will be my turn.
Cole, you're up.
Okay. I cast command on
Ooh,
her.
which command?
What's the command?
Um,
One word.
From the list.
sleep.
Or, yeah, I think it doesn't have to be from the list.
I think you just have to have it be one
Yeah,
word
just
and clear.
One word, and it can't cause them to do direct harm to themselves.
Right.
Yeah, so sleep works.
Okay.
They just have to do the save.
But question, because she's an elf,
Yeah, so you're immune to that.
Immune to
immune to
magical
being
sleep.
Immune to magical sleep. So the command,
Well, Cole would know that, right?
no, obviously
oh, come
not.
on.
He
If
said
Cole
sleep
knew
and
that,
didn't
then he
know.
wouldn't have done that. So yeah, no, that doesn't work, I guess, because well, it's a magic, but it's not magical sleep necessarily.
That's true.
So yeah, I
DM's
think
interpretation.
I think you'd still have to make a saving throw, but you won't be able to sleep right away because it's not magical sleep. So you're just gonna like pretend to try to close your
Gonna
eyes
lay
for a
down
second.
and try to sleep.
Yeah, I guess that. But wisdom save.
And if
DC
she
whatever.
doesn't save, she's prone.
Because you're I believe a wisdom save. Go ahead.
What's the DC? I'm pretty sure she failed the
Failed.
DC.
Yeah.
It's got to be a 12 or higher. So a 7. So she's prone, laying down, trying to sleep.
So she's gonna sit down and try to find a. Okay, I guess I'll try to sleep. And she sits down against the wall, closes her eyes for a second.
How long does this last?
She gets
One
to save again
round?
next turn. I believe.
It says duration 1 round.
So it wears off after a round, I believe.
Yeah. So she's not sleeping, but she's trying to sleep and confused.
And
Krim.
that. Do I have a bonus or
That would be
that
your
was an
action.
That was an
Yeah.
action.
Do you have a
and
bonus action you want to do? If you do it now.
no.
Okay. So
Nope,
Krim's
that's it.
going to.
Actually, I can move away from her, right?
She
yep.
is prone.
All right, I'm gonna move over to here.
So Krim's gonna. What are we doing? And he's gonna come in slowly and be like, "I'm gonna attack her." Wait for anybody to stop him.
He wouldn't. Did he not hear a midnight shout? Don't attack her. That's what the spirits want us to do. Because she shouted that on her turn before she moved.
Okay, so he'll hold off.
And she recommended restraining instead of attacking, since that's why she tried to grapple.
Okay. He will try to do a grapple. I guess it's
There's
automatic.
Flank. I think it's automatic since it's prone.
Yeah, so he's got you grappled now.
I think you rolled the wrong sheet. Because I don't think Krim is what that sheet says.
Oh, that's true.
But it's
That's fine.
automatic anyways, and that's concerning. That's so concerning.
Yeah, so Krim is automatically grappled, or has
Grappled the
automatically put a grapple
Lady.
on. Yeah, the wolf lady. Where is the hand? Come on, hand. Where are you?
Hands, binds, ropes, something.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, he's grabbing her, and Chris is up.
Okay, I hold my action to fire the crossbow if she wakes up, or if she attacks somebody in my turn.
Okay, Mira.
All right, so Mira is going to take a bolt, and she'll actually. That's going to be like a couple actions. She's going to take one of her magical bolts, and she's going to stick it on the end of her torch, hoping that to heat the metal. And then she's going to fire it at this pile, hoping that there's like some kind of like rat or something inside that might count as a death. And that's what she's gonna do.
Oh no. No one ever listens to the walking armor.
So 14 to hit.
Your arrow goes into a dark pile of debris,
All right.
and it hits the pile of debris.
All right. And then I guess, nope, yep, she can't because I should have done melee first. It's fine. She'll step over there, close to the altar.
Okay, so you wake up, fully in control of yourself again. You're on the ground and being held by Krim.
Sent you a message.
Oh.
Coming for me.
Okay. So I get to try. Oh, so it's just a round. So she's still. Or
No,
I
you're-
can make another wisdom save to get up, or
I
is
think
that
it's on
on Cole's turn because it's the round.
Right.
So the round and the round
Yeah.
is restarted.
it ends on when it hits Cole's turn again, I believe. Because it wouldn't have been a full round to Cole's turn. I think that's how that works.
Right, okay.
It ends on the caster's turn.
Okay, so you're being held still?
Okay. Do I get to
You're
make another
muted.
wisdom save? Who is? No one is.
You were for a second.
No. Oh well, whatever.
Let me check the spell. Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, you just follow the command on your next turn. That's it. So that's,
Okay.
this,
Well, then this is my next turn.
this
since you
is the
casted
turn
it.
when you would have done the sit down. So, anyways,
Right.
Krim grappled you anyways because he rolled high enough, I think. And so now you're sitting down and grappled. And
Well, okay. Since I'm just grappled. Oh.
well, this is the turn where you sit down and try to sleep. Not right
Okay.
away, because like we did it right away. It
Right,
should have
okay.
been like we wait until your turn and then do it.
So then I don't really have a turn.
This is where you miss your
Right.
turn. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, it skips it.
midnight.
Got it.
Now there's two things I could do, and both of them are very drastically different. But I think I'll wait to do the other one and use my movement to get up here to where the altar is. She's gonna take out her sledgehammer, well, not sledge, but the warhammer, and kind of look at Myra and look at the altar, trying to like signal what she wants to do. Oh boy, this could either do something really good or really bad. She's going to bring the warhammer down on the altar, attempting to break it. And I suppose roll attack.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll attack. Okay, so you do a little bit of damage to the altar. And upon doing so, you start to see or hear a rumbling from the
Oh,
back.
that's the thing Myra shot at Mira.
You hear
I've
a
seen
rumbling.
Raiders of the Lost.
I was just hoping it was a rat. There was a rat. I don't know.
It is not a rat.
Oh, and look at that. It ended up perfectly down on the bottom. Oh, no, wait. Let's see. I don't want to mess up the rounds.
Has the chanting stopped?
I'll just move this to where it goes. No, it still says one must die.
Yeah, so the altar isn't fully broken yet. So I can only do one attack. That ends Midnight's turn. I think I clicked the button.
Cole, you're up.
Would now be a good button to end it on with this monster emerging from the water?
No, let's continue for a little bit here.
I think we still have a couple minutes.
We still have 20 minutes, so we'll use it.
Oh, we're okay.
Yeah, since we start at 6:30 Eastern, it'd be 10:30 Eastern when we end.
Yeah, we still have a few more minutes.
Cole is going to move over and use his mace to start bashing at the altar.
It's like you can see that this thing is pretty solid. Midnight did like a minor chunk out of it
And that was with a warhammer.
with a warhammer. Yeah, your mace. Well, you can roll, but
Nah.
it
If-
doesn't
if
do
there's-
anything. Basically, is what I'm coming down to. After you tried it, boom. It's very
Okay,
very
I
tough.
was right there, right?
Well, no, you've
Then I'm
attacked
gonna-
with your mace, but you found out that it's not really doing anything. Pretty useless. It's not hurting the altar the way
Then
you
I'm
want
going
it
to
to.
move over to this crank over here and try to turn it.
No, you've done your action attacking the altar. And what I'm
Okay,
telling you
but I
is
can
that
move,
when you
right?
did so,
Mhm.
you learned that this is probably not going to work.
Yeah, you
You
can
can
move
move-
over to the crank and wait.
Yeah, you
To
can
turn,
move
I
over
think.
afterwards. Yeah,
That's what I
that
did.
would take an action to play with the crank.
So I
Okay.
wait till next turn.
Yeah, before you can play with your crank.
Krim is up, and he is going to. So what do we do with this? And he'll turn around and see that thing there, and
Isn't he grappling her?
yeah, but he can still throw a dart at the thing behind him that's moving. And he'll do that. And he'll miss. So now it's the thing behind him's turn.
We need Sigourney Weaver.
So this thing, this pile of
Gross.
actual flesh,
The gatekeeper.
body parts, all kinds of bodies sewn and stitched together. It starts shambling towards you. And it moves actually a little faster than you guys might have thought and can come up 20 feet. And it,
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm so glad I moved.
And so it's going to do a multi-attack.
Oh no.
So it's going to use its blinding gore and
That sounds gross.
shoot
Yeah.
out at a point. It spits blood and gore at a point within 15 feet of it. And it's going to splash Midnight with a bloody, gory thing. DC 14 dex save, please.
Oh no.
And for everybody, all the three of you, DC 14 dex save because you're within 5 feet
Alright.
of Midnight.
I'm not.
Yes. You...
Not you.
Chris is.
14. Yes.
So Chris, you're blinded until the end of its next
So
turn.
am I.
And so is Midnight. And then it's
Can
going to
my
make a
hands
slam
heal?
attack on Mira.
Can my hand?
6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning damage on Mira. And one thing that you guys notice now, that it's gone now, but something else was moving with it. And so anything within 20 feet of it has to make a, and that's everybody
11
in the room, I
strength
think.
or it can't move.
Yeah.
You don't need to check my distance. That's just mean.
Everybody in
Technically,
the room,
everything in this. Technically, everyone can't. Everyone has to do the thing. I think,
yeah, you're all stuck where you are pretty much.
unless we make the save.
Unless you make the save. DC 14 Constitution. Or no, wait. What does it say?
DC 11 strength on our
11.
turn.
Yeah, before you run or before you move, and that's its turn.
What did it make the slam attack against?
Me.
Mira.
Okay.
She could
Did
see
6 damage.
still. She had her eyes open, so we hit it.
Is that only if we move?
It's only 2 move. You will
Chris,
have-
it's right in front of you.
So you have speed. You could move, but you can't see anything.
He could only be able to go to the last places he saw, I believe, or had the last things he saw.
I'm gonna disengage and then go to there. And in my turn.
Okay, Mira. You can see. You are
All right.
terrified.
Mira is going to swipe at it with her rapier.
Greg, check
16 to
Discord.
hit.
$16.
Yeah, 16 to hit.
16 is a hit.
Yes.
All right. So that's 7 piercing with the rapier, and then she's gonna.
So you see that actually you stabbed into a leg that's twitching off to the side, and it stops twitching as fast.
Okay. So that was piercing, and then because she successfully made a one-handed attack, she's going to shoot with her hand crossbow at no disadvantage.
Ooh,
So
that's a hit.
all right. And I was using magic, so that'll be 6 piercing.
All
Hey,
right.
Greg,
Crossbow
please
sinks
tell
into
me
it.
that's a tail hanging down between its legs.
It is.
Okay.
A tail made of
It's
body
not.
parts.
It's not the nasty.
And I can't really move without doing an opportunity attack, which would probably kill me, so I'll stay there for now. Which will also probably kill me.
Okay, Avery's up.
Okay, so this is technically like the hybrid form you said, right?
Yeah, you're a werewolf now.
Okay. Then she is going to so Cram has me grappled, right? So I need to try to break that.
You're on the ground, so half your movement's used for getting up, and Krim has you grappled, so you can attack Krim or you can try to break the grapple.
I'll just attack him.
Or Crim.
And I guess I don't.
You left him alone with the werewolf.
You're going to feel bad about that if he comes back all sad.
Yes, but as we have learned, death is not permanent here.
You've imagined that you've learned something.
Yeah.
Maybe. 'Cause death has not seemed permanent so far. Bodies disappear and bodies come back.
It was actually beneficial.
So
Is Avery completely feral? Or is there any sort of intelligence in her eyes?
I don't think anyone's tried to
I
figure
tried
that out.
talking to her.
Yeah, she didn't really respond to you.
okay, so that's, the first one, the bite doesn't succeed, but the 5 slashing does go through. And Krim's like, "What the heck?" In bird.
I need to go. I didn't know we'd be playing
Okay,
this late.
so we are. Yeah, that's a good place, I guess, to stop. We're in the middle of the battle here,
Yeah.
and we're gonna say goodbye to Jen. She has lured you guys in quite nicely, and thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, thanks for having me again.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Are you playing next week or you're...
I don't think so. Dawn Runner starts up next week. So my other campaign that streams over on Nerdlandia.
That's twitch.tv/
Nerdlandia G.
Gee.
Right. And also, don't forget to tune back in next week. Same time, same place.
Yes.
Twitch.tv/SaveVSgames.
See how we wrap this up.
And if you need to catch up on previous episodes, you can also check out the YouTube channel.
Also, I don't know, Greg, I didn't ask you for permission, but Saturday I'll be in a Jasper's Game Day charity stream.
Nice.
That is going to be over on their channel, and I am in the first round. It's a full 12-hour day of D&D games, raising money for teenage suicide prevention and mental health. All the donations are going to be going towards setting up call centers for teens and things like that. And I play in the first round. It's going to be at noon Eastern on Saturday morning.
Right. I hope it goes well.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm super
Awesome.
excited.
Very good cause. And very good people involved in that.
Yeah,
So-
super excited.
Check that out if you get a chance. And so we'll see you next week, everybody. Have a great week.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Have a good week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye for now.
Bye.